audio
for the rest of your life.
That one wasn't so bad.
I don't do it loud anymore.
Oh, why not?
Ever since Jeffrey started crying.
Ladies,
Yes?
gentlemen, Alex,
how does it look?
dog,
Hello everybody.
So good.
we are gathered here today to celebrate,
This
I
thing called
believe,
life.
well, this is not the first time that Mav has killed a champion.
My first period.
I didn't
Well, aided in killing a champion.
Headhunter's
'cause
first
there
period.
was a time that the two of them attacked the tree,
Right.
and then he bamfed one of them away.
He sent him to...
Badass
right to Draxia.
And then we killed the bard, yeah.
So, we are gathered here today to celebrate
Truly
the fact that you
beloved.
have killed the champion Helena Grand, the proud warrior of the sunlight.
She wasn't that much of a
She
champion.
wasn't that grand.
Little hippo piece.
She was a tough fight. I was very scared for
Thank
Mav's
you.
life.
Thank you.
Legitimately, I was like, what the
You-
fuck are we gonna get?
You get to heal.
Yay!
So,
I have his fat head in my
That
hands.
wasn't my intent, but I'll take it.
what we are doing now is we are going to pick up where we left off, which is in the soaking rain, the muddy, bloody battlefield that was once the thin trees and Dawn's Hold sort of fields, the battlegrounds around it. And at your feet lays the beheaded body of Helena Grand, and as the shield, the animated shield that the Garistro holds taut in one hand, though it struggled as it may, was useless in his grasp as he, under Astrid's direct command, beheaded the champion. As her life force leaves her body and her body slumps down to the ground, the animated shield turns off and the Garistro simply tosses it into the mud, laughing and charging towards what remains of her forces still battling. Though the battle has given you all quite a wide berth, as none of their forces, who seem distraught to say the least, are bothering to come anywhere near you. And as the head sinks slowly into the mud, who picks up the head? Astrid? You pick it up by her
Mm-hmm.
long kind of blonde hair, the mud and the blood soaking or
Blood.
slocking off. As you lift it up, her jaw kind of goes slack and her tongue lolls out.
Ew.
Her eyes still open and kind of defiant.
Didn't they get gouged out?
Who gouged out her eyes? Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry. She lost the one eye, and you fucking plucked the other one out. You son of a bitch. Never mind. God. Oh, this is a horrible head. What you're holding. This is terrible. She has no eyes in her head.
Give it a kiss.
You're all really bad people. So as this fucked up
Take your
head,
tongue.
do you rip her tongue out?
Yeah.
With your teeth?
No.
That's fine.
With her
You
tongue.
just reach in there. You just reach in there and fucking sluck it out. Yeah. So
Sluck
you
it.
reach back, and as you rip the tongue out, you as you reach in there, the rain kind of lulling noise, the rain and the noise of battle kind of mixing together this white noise. As you rip the tongue out, you are no longer in the muddy field,
Ooh.
but on stone, cold, hard stone.
Creamery.
All of you bamf with her as now you see Astrid holding the head of the champion in one hand and the tongue of the champion in the other. Just kind of...
I'll put it in my pocket. Why is it slopping around?
Because you like returning, and it... And I like,
Can you put it in your mouth?
I have a lot of physical comedy, but I can't do it, with D&D, so I have to do it the best I can with...
What do you mean by physical comedy?
What do you mean, man?
So, as you kind of stand there in this dark corridor, you all recognize it instantly. You know that you are in the...
Jeffrey Dahmer's basement.
dwelling of Draxia, the same cold stone walls, the sounds of war beyond this massive hole in the wall that she placed in it a while ago, her twisted throne, and sitting upon it, looking at you all, mix gleefully, kind of hard to tell, she always has a helmet on, is Draxia, and her massive form kind of resting on the chair. And she looks to you all and looks to you, Astrid. And she holds out her hand.
I'll put the head in her hand.
Now this one This one I've been looking forward to. And she holds it in her hand, looking deep into the pits that were once her eyes. And simply kind of screams at her, and the head. Where am I? Where am I? She goes. Off you go, and plops the head onto the ground. She goes, no, what's going on? And you see these spikes come out of the head, and they turn into sort of hands, long fingers growing from the hands into these spindly, thin. And as the hands kind of close together and open, there's membrane between the fingers. It's like newly formed wings coming out of the head itself. And as the head begins to lift, or as the wings begin to lift the head that once belonged to Helena Grand, she begins to scream. Even though without her sight, she seems to feel what's happening to her. And her screams echo down the corridor that her head flies down. And Draxia goes, lovely! Oh, just lovely.
I think Avenged Sevenfold used as their album
It's an
cover.
actual, monster
Oh.
in D&D. It's also, an actual monster.
What's
from
it
lore.
called?
In real life.
I can't remember. I'd have to look it
Oh,
up. But it's a kind
bad
of
DM.
demon, technically.
It's a demon.
So she just fucking turned her into, a little demon monster.
Cool.
Now then, you all did such a great job. I have to ask.
Was he mad that oh no, he's rolling around on his back.
Max, where are your toys?
No, I love him. It's okay, he makes noises. I love it.
No, he's being itchy. Where are your toys?
Now then,
Anywho,
I believe a reward is in order.
Yes.
Headhunter, how would you like a shiny new pair of boots? Oh shit, you have boots.
Rocket boots.
Fuck, well that was gonna be my... Alright.
always has
And from your backpack shuffles Fondus,
Oh,
who has
shit.
never made this journey.
I was
with
gonna say, is he
Oh,
allowed in here?
yikes.
Is he here?
you. He is. And he... Oh god. Oh no.
Yeah, give him the soft one.
And he looks upon Draxia, and Draxia, you can see her eyes kind of beam upon him, the red lights in those pits.
Mm-hmm.
And she... Oh, you brought me a snack.
Nope.
And he goes, no, but I have a proposition. I have a proposition for you. Yes, Alex worked very hard for this, and I believe... Oh, God, this is horrific. What is that? Worked very hard for you in trying to get rid of this, champion, and I believe, Alex... I believe you should, instead of taking some sort of weapon, you should take some peace of mind.
You're gonna end up with a part of a brain at this point.
No, God, no, no. There is a creature that plagues Headhunter's psyche, and has for years, since you were a child. And I believe you should take the opportunity to travel there and eliminate this problem.
Ravaged!
No, different D&D, but yes.
It wasn't?
It was a different... That was, Crash Pandas.
Yes.
Oh,
You're
that's
mixing
the
your
phrase.
Revenge Tales.
It's the same one, even as a panda.
So,
Played as pandas?
so if
Long story.
if you could send Headhunter back to his home city and perhaps put him in means of which to kill this, what was his name?
Skullface?
Skullface, yes.
That's original.
That's his name?
Legal name.
I believe that would be quite fair, don't you? Did that rabbit talk?
He does that.
Why can you come here with us, but you bitched out on us for hell?
This isn't hell. This isn't hell.
I know it's
This
not
isn't
hell.
hell.
This isn't hell.
Duh. Well,
Did he just say that?
Yes. Well, I like this idea.
I want to banish him.
Headhunter, do you want to kill Skullface?
Yes.
Well, lucky for you, Skullface happens to be in possession of a very powerful gun. So,
Oh.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Sounds fantastic.
Well, then it's settled. I'm sending you to Red 9. And I'm going to send Mav too.
Oh,
Maricos Coilbone.
Thanks for volunteering.
you're not sending me anywhere.
This is gonna get good.
You rolled a boss roll.
How do you mean? Her form seeming to grow.
And you're going
Ooh,
to
her balls are just dropping.
She looks
That's
upon you.
not.
I'm trying to think of the words other than "you're not the boss of me." But
But she,
You're not my
You're not my mom.
You're not my mom.
what's in it for me? Should you send me?
I'm glad you asked. Maricos Coilbone. And her arms kind of go to either side of you, her fingers like swords. Are you aware of a creature named Thrawn? He's one of your...
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to decide what Mav is gonna say.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm used to these guys who don't remember their own backstory.
No, I got
I know.
That's because we didn't have one.
Yeah, because you never made one.
bad
Right.
DM.
3 years and they have never made
You have
one.
to make it for us. Bad game.
Very perpetually asking, and them going, I don't know, think about it.
There are paragraph text.
Yours is good.
And
I just wanted to play.
Yours is okay.
mine's good.
Yours is garbage.
My prostitute mother was murdered by Skullface.
Amanda's is non-existent. I said, Amanda, how about this? She was like, that's fine. Okay.
No, yours. Everyone's
Next
fine.
campaign, I think you guys are all gonna have
Well,
better
for
ones.
this
though, 'cause
campaign,
you're-
I just wanted to play an evil character.
I know.
I didn't want to backstory.
Look how that turned out. Fuck.
Yeah, what's in it
He's
for
not
her?
my main mission.
But I'm suspicious. Because somehow, he happens to be where he shouldn't. Maricos, are you trying to kill Headhunter?
Not current.
Are you in league with Thrawn?
No, fuck that.
Then why is Thrawn in Red 9? Why is Thrawn accomplices of Skullface?
Who's Thrawn?
I believe he's the son of.
Shush, Astrid! I'm on a roll! Have a cookie. And she puts a rotting piece of meat in front of her.
Oh wait, no, I eat that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is, I guess it's like a cookie for
Hmm.
I owe you nothing for this.
We are degrading.
This is not a
quickly.
deal.
No.
Okay.
Matt, look, you gave me. Remember the head? This is me paying you. How about this? Are you ready?
You're gonna send me either way, so sure, why the fuck
You're
not?
gonna tell me why Thrawn's in Red 9 or I'm gonna kill you.
It's a pretty good deal.
You're partners, aren't you?
What, us?
No, you and Thrawn.
No, fuck Thrawn.
How else did he get there? How did he know of Headhunter's arch nemesis? How did he know to go to Red 9?
There's no. How do you know that he's in league? Why is.
Because I sent him there!
He's been with us for a while. I don't think he's working against
Oh, it
us.
was me! I forgot I did that. Well,
Send us to Red 9, I guess.
2 bad guys in one place. How convenient.
That's not good.
There's a lot of bad guys everywhere.
Now, when you get there, maybe you can find a way to kill him that's a little more interesting than simply...
We can
an
human
assassination.
centipede them.
Okay, maybe. That's gross.
It's a fitting death for Skullface.
I'll tell you what, you do what you want.
It's starting to come out now.
Then it's settled. Go to Red 9. Find Thrawn. Find Skullface and destroy them, but beware. They are different than you last met them. Alakazam! And she claps her hands.
Hey guys, wait.
They're probably much older.
Whenever we end up where we are, Matt barfs.
Okay, well that's
I don't bark.
fitting. So you feel yourselves falling. Roll dexterity saving throw.
Roll 13
Breaks both knees.
plus 5.
The curse goes off.
18.
14. I rolled a 3.
18 and 14. You both land. So you both kind of land on your feet.
3
on
point stand.
grated metal. The smell of ozone in the air, the sickly scent of pollution around you. On either side of you are these buildings coated in rust, slime, and pipes, exhaust vents spewing out sickening greenish-black smoke. You hear the busy sound of what sounds like a street ahead of you, but it's horrific, the noises that you hear. Loud machines, like engines sort of, but also the sound of crackling energy. Mav, it almost reminds you of Dis, but the opposite thereof. This place is poison to simply be in. You know, Headhunter, you are in the Haz district, the place where you grew up, the worst part of Red 9, the most toxic. You know, with your new ability, that you can breathe perfectly fine here. And you are adjusting because of the serum. You know that Mav, however, is going to need some sort of gas mask and possibly a whole Haz suit.
I'm poison resistant, unless it's like...
Are you resistant?
Yeah.
So it's radiation, not really poison.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna need something.
Yeah.
I recommend using just a wet rag for now.
That's what he did last time.
How'd that go over for you?
It works.
It worked pretty well,
Yeah, I mean, this is also Alex we're talking about.
That's
so-
true.
This was
Reversible damage.
This was prior to me being the Hulk.
If you're
The
poison
irradiated
resistant,
Hulk.
though, I will say that you're little. You can push it off a little bit, but the fact that you have a... Do you have any, like, magic in you? Not the rune tattoo. It does not count.
Other than being a tiefling, no.
Okay, so we'll say it balances out. This place sucks ass. The air, it burns your skin.
I still probably
And it
want to
hurts your
get
lungs.
something on me.
Yeah, or at least a gas mask, or at least some kind of suit. So, your magic armor probably is protecting you a good bit, though, because it's, like, skin tight around you with the spikes. So let's say you just need a mask or something. But you are in the toxic, horrific city of Red 9. And as you look around before you, as you kind of step out into the street, you see what looks like horrific-looking creatures. Again, very similar to Dis, but these are not devils, and they are not hell scum, and they are not creatures from Far-Off Lands. These are, like, mutants. It's like creatures that were changed by the radiation there. People walking around, and like there's a guy walking, kind of reading a newspaper with one hand, and you see another arm that's like sickly and thin kind of reach over, and he eats like what looks to be some sort of hot dog, but it's made from like a rat and 2 rotten pieces of bread. And he's just like... and like walking, and you see what appears to be in an alleyway not too far off, what looks like a couple of creatures crowded around something, and they're like cackling and like throwing stuff into this circle. And Headhunter, as you begin to get your bearings and think, your mind starts racking, where would he be? You know, where could I find him? Yada yada yada. I'll say it's probably not too long because you guys stand out a little bit, especially you. Just walking kind of into the city, it isn't long before you are spotted by what appears to be some people. It looks like they're tailing you. Some tough-looking hombres walking behind you. Now, you can choose to allow them to catch you. You can try to evade them. Turn and face them. But it appears to be, as you guys walk down this horrific environment, what is behind you is like a large man with, you know, bulging arms that look unnaturally large for his body, and the veins are kind of popping out. There's like a thin person that appears to have one of his arms is robotic and just ends in like a saw blade, and another guy who looks like he just has like a ball gag in his mouth, but he doesn't have a mouth. His mouth is this weird apparatus kind of here now, just like, and it's kind of, well, it's dripping goo as he's walking down, and you see that they're tailing you, these 3 disgusting creatures.
Would I go on?
Roll perception to see if I can tell if they mean us any harm?
I'd say.
Sure.
11.
Yes.
Okay.
They're not shy about it. They're like eyeing you and catching up to you, and you can see that some other people that are like walking on, and they like move out of their way.
Do you want to try to intimidate them, or do you want to just go smack down, bow down?
We could just dip into an alleyway and ambush them.
It is true. My stealth is ungodly good.
Okay, you want to roll stealth?
Mm-hmm.
Do so.
What's 19 plus 17?
Enough.
You know?
36.
Oh yeah.
36, you said?
I think so.
I got 12.
Is that possible?
Okay.
I can
so,
get almost 40 points of stealth.
Here's what we do is
It's horrifying.
you guys slip into the alleyway. Pretty soon they follow you and they find only Headhunter in the alleyway. And Headhunter, you walked in, you're like, all right, now we gotta hide. And Mav is just gone, and you're like, oh, okay, fuck. And you go to like get in a trash can, and as you open it up, there's a rat, like a rat, but it is as large as like a small, large as a big cat. And it has tentacles whipping out of its back, and you're like, ah! And it like, ah! And it runs, and then squeezes into a vent that looks like it's way too small for it, but it just like crunches its bones and gets in. You're like, oh, gross! And then you hear, hey! And you turn around, there's these three kind of like disgusting thugs.
Hey, fellas.
All right, everything you got.
Oh.
Yeah, don't think so.
Can I roll intimidation to
Do
speak
you?
from the shadows?
Sure, like thaumaturgy. No, can't use that.
Not thaumaturgy, but can I just...
Yeah, that's fine.
I just screwed
I had to
you.
correct myself. Sorry.
Nat 20?
Ooh.
Nat 20 with +5?
Ooh, what do you say from the darkness?
Hey, punk.
I want to get, like, pretty much right behind them and walk by and just go, I wouldn't do that if I were you. But in that creepy math voice that he has. Imagine it not like that.
You can do that. We won't let Jeff bully you again.
That's not
Jeffrey
what
has it
happened.
forever. So as you walk by, your gravelly, cracking voice hitting them as they kind of look around, and they, what the fuck was that? I think there's a ghost around here. There's no fucking such things as ghosts.
wanna-
And you got them like they're freaking the fuck out.
Toss Rakasha's dagger in front of their feet so that they see I'm not a ghost and then make it disappear.
You, and it sticks right in the feet, and they're like, what? It does not return. And you're like,
Oh.
and they, oh, I see. Someone's trying to kill us.
Yeah.
You hear what sounds like ruffians making a tuffle out of what is now part of your new turf.
Excuse me?
Ruffians making a tussle. What did I say? Tuffle?
No, turf is the word that got me.
Some of your new turf is being fronted on. Is that how do you say it, Alex?
You nailed it.
So there's some shit going down, and this sounds like the same guys. You kind of had issues with them before. They don't seem to listen. That there shouldn't be any robberies when you aren't aware.
So this is like in my building?
It's in the alleyway. Like you can hear it right outside. Like if you open up your window, they're like a story down below you.
We found specifically your building and got into it.
I wasn't aware. I want to stick my head out. Do I see them?
You stick your head out. They don't notice you, but you do see what appears to be a headhunter. You know what he looks like. You do not see another person, and you see these three villains.
Do I recognize them?
You recognize them as the same people who have been giving you trouble, and you do recognize Headhunter.
My boy! I want
Headhunter?
to tumble out the window.
Oh,
You see in
Christ.
front of you none other than Jelly Slimefeld himself.
He looks a little different, though.
He looks different. What does he look like?
He's exactly the same, but halfway skinnier. He's half of the person he used to be.
Seems
Because he lost some body weight in the accident.
of his body mass.
I thought you died.
I
Are
did
you
too!
just a slime?
Come here!
No.
And I'm just like looking at the other
He is,
boys.
so what you see is a man tumble, but when he hits the ground, he is slime, and he coagulates himself back into like
See a guy just fall out a window and
and
then
he's this
like
yellowish ichor, like he's this
Ow.
yellow slime.
He's like
man.
Flubber.
Not like the guy in the first X-Men movie that's his way out the prison window.
kind of more like the blue guy in the new Fortnite skin.
So
Just
more
the
gooey,
jelly
less
bodies.
human.
I'm picturing Flubber.
More goo, less
Flubber.
person. He
But
forced
now
himself to
skinny.
look like a person.
Okay, but he's not like
but
flesh toned.
it is like as if I took Jello and poured it into a person mold, and then took the mold away. That's what's standing there. He's
Beautiful.
just in the shape
And
of
you
a
have
person.
eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Mostly like a person.
Jelly
just
eyes.
jelly.
It's very detailed. Then we'll say that, but it's the color is not.
And I'm
right.
now
There is no
hugging
person
Headhunter.
color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he is now hugging.
My
Headhunter.
boy! I thought I'd never see you again!
Are you mad at me?
What are you doing here? Are you hungry? You want to get food? You want to get lunch? Who are your friends?
I'm looking for Skullface
Skullface.
and Thrawn.
Hello to you too. What business do you have with them?
Excuse me, but we were
You're
in the middle.
excused.
We were in the middle
You're
of
excused. Hey,
Is that Jelly Sleinfeld?
that's Jelly Sleinfeld.
We are very
This
sorry,
land belongs
Mr.
to the Rough
Sleinfeld.
and Tumble Haha Boys.
We're very.
Say their name.
We're very sorry that the rough and that the rough and tumble
Rough and Tumble Haha Boys.
that the rough and tumble haha boys have given you any trouble. We didn't really mean it. Yeah, we're really sorry. We're just trying to make a name for ourselves, like you, Mr. Seinfeld.
Of course.
All right, we'll be
Come to
going.
my show on Friday.
What?
Come to my show on Friday.
Absolutely, and we will laugh this time. We will do our best to
Oh.
laugh this time. Okay, bye. Let's go. And they leave. The dagger's still sitting there, Matt.
It seems like
Lunch?
the Has district has changed.
I'm gonna, seeing that y'all are at least acquainted on stealth, and just pick it up,
You see a tiefling in the city. Rare.
Oh yeah, and this
tapping
is
it on my
my
hand, and trying
friend
to like chuck it at
Mav.
shit.
It's not working.
Mav?
It is still a knife. It is still very dangerous and strong, but it is not coming back to you.
Mav doesn't like this.
If you look up and there's just a jelly figure holding his hand out to you. I'm Jelly Sleinfeld.
How viscous are you?
Pretty.
So she said, do you say that in
You
character?
asked that in character.
Why the fuck not? How viscous are you?
Very.
I like smack my not dagger holding hand into his hand, and I imagine just until they're like
In
in
there,
there. I'm like, yeah, this is like hell. Okay, what's up?
it burns a little bit.
Ah.
How
he's
do you
he's
do?
kind of acidic.
So I presume you know my son?
Not my father.
I've had a lot of time to think about this, Headhunter. A lot of time. When I was in the slime ICU, the slime CU,
Excuse me.
putting me back together, I had nothing but my thoughts.
Excuse me.
And I thought about
He had to get a full goo transplant.
the very intimate moment we shared before I was
Aw.
bursting into flames.
Mav is like,
I am thankful that you got RPG'd, but you're not my father.
Okay.
Mav
Ow.
is trying to very visibly not lose his shit laughing, but he's doing a very bad job of not losing his shit laughing. It doesn't sound great.
It's physically
Horrible spittle
impossible
coming from your naggly tooth
You're just-
mouth.
for an acidic slime to impregnate a human woman.
Not in Red 9, it's not.
Not in Red Knight, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You're
okay.
basically walking birth control.
Obviously, y'all have your own issues.
I could be the opposite of that.
You seem to be somebody around here, Mr. Sleinfeld?
Call me Jelly.
Jelly? God. We are looking for some people.
Yes.
Thrawn.
Thanos and Skullface.
Yes.
Oh,
How would you know that I'm looking for Thrawn?
he told me.
Oh,
My
okay.
boy told me. About 20 seconds ago.
Yes, them.
I mean, that's kind of alarming. I wish you came to visit versus conduct business,
How
but
could you do this to your father?
but
Father.
our interests align. You see, I want both of them, or I want one of them dead as well.
Yeah, just kill both of them. They both suck.
I'm presuming you don't want to meet on cordial terms with them. You want them both taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
I need Thrawn alive for at least 2 minutes, but that's all I'm asking.
I'd like
I
to
think we
keep
can-
Skullface alive for as long as I could.
Put him
But
in
you
the
want to
castle.
hurt them.
Yeah, kill him.
I think we can work something out. Lunch.
Guess so.
I want to take them to my club.
Can I go get like
Describe-
a gas mask or something first?
Oh, I'm gonna say
Oh.
he can get you anything you need. Since the last time you saw him, Jerry Sleinfeld seems to be flush with cash. What is your club like?
Awful. It's,
Okay, well, yeah, it's Red Nun.
Yeah, it's
so
Red
it's
Nun.
terrible. But
I think there was a club, the club that I was bombing at, I went back and bought.
yes.
So I don't remember the name.
And now everybody laughs and claps at your jokes.
Or
They have no
else.
choice.
This is just like the movie The Joker.
Is it?
I haven't
We
seen
live in a
it.
society.
No.
We do live in a society here in Red
Oh my
9.
good lord.
Anyway, the morning buffet's been out since about. You probably shouldn't eat it, but if you're hungry, it's edible.
What does it look like?
What, the buffet?
The morning buffet.
Oh.
Think like,
So-
like strip club buffet.
Like,
Still sounds good to me.
horrific bugs that seem to have been steamed or boiled. There is just horrific kind of snot-looking shit that's smothered all over what appears to be legs that look almost humanoid. There are little skittering creatures. It looks like berries that have spider legs. They look juicy
Very
and plump.
Anything like hot wings?
Yes, but they're blue. But there are hot wings.
Do they look good?
Yeah, they're like it almost has like peach hair on it, like
Okay.
peach fuzz. But you've eaten this shit before. You used to eat this. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good as
You
fuck.
eat people.
Okay, then I'm just
And there are
devour
also
it.
what
I
appears
have
to
never
be.
eaten human flesh.
He ate people in hell.
It's not human. It's humanoid looking. Like it looks like it might be some other creature. Like they're like halfling size.
I'm just
Or it
gonna.
can also, I guess,
So it's
be
not a
children's
human,
legs.
but it might be an elf.
I'm gonna dive in.
Okay, you start.
Have some
tearing
hot
shit up.
wings and some
Mav,
orange
you
cheese.
are not unfamiliar to this kind of food. This is.
He probably is just chowing down.
Yeah, you guys are pretty like whatever. You used to live here, and you lived in Dis, which is just as bad as this. So, just different. So yeah, you guys are feasting.
Does that regenerate my health?
Yeah, you can go back.
Poisons you.
Actually, I will say no, it does not. Jelly, one of the things that you notice is that he's looking pretty frail, or he's looking kind of hurt. So you offer him a few heal jellies. Heal jellies they're
Pieces
little.
of you.
No, they're like little jelly creatures
Feed
similar
on me,
to you.
son.
They're almost like distant cousins, like what a monkey is to a human. You know what I mean? They're primitive little versions
Oh,
of
no, that's
a,
any
of a
better.
This is a little
of a
fucked
jelly.
up.
But they have like little eyes. They're super cute. And when you eat them, you heal a whole bunch of health. So you give them like a whole plate full of them, and they like, and they start like coming over. They super wanna hang out and like cuddle with you.
Headhunter, just
When
make
they
it
touch
quick.
you, it tickles a little bit. But
Just
you
make it quick.
you can eat them and get a bunch of health.
I'm not gonna eat them. I'm gonna keep them on my persons. To crawl around me and stuff.
You don't eat any of it.
No.
Okay. So you're refusing to heal.
Yeah.
Give me get one of those. I want to crack its neck.
So you don't need to. You can't crack its neck. It has no neck. You have to simply. And
It's
you have to just
the
slurp them down.
Visual.
It's
of
like a
it,
Jell-O
though.
shot, babe.
I want it. Yeah.
Very
It's a
well.
Jello shot, but sentient.
Basically, yes.
So
But about the size of like a fist.
Skullface, what problem is he giving you?
He murdered my mother. And has a kick-ass gun for me.
Wait,
Which order is this?
is his mother
Yes.
Red?
Yes.
Red Charlotte's dead?
Shut don't use her name.
Did you
I-
fuck her?
I haven't seen her in years.
You've never seen her.
Boofer, stop it.
She carried my son, my beautiful son, who now sits in my own club.
I want to pull out my revolver and shoot him in the chest.
You're gonna shoot him in the chest?
I just imagine like Jello widening
No, it
and
will
not
hurt him
cutting.
won't
very
hurt
much. He does not have a lot of health.
Yes. Yes to Jelly Slimefeld?
That I picture that in my mind.
Yes, yes, very much so.
I picture that in my mind, but I don't do it.
You refilled all your health, didn't you?
Yeah, I have to take it back.
That's okay. Don't. Yeah. Let's say the food healed you up. That's fine.
Okay,
And the ambience of your father's club.
being back
That-
home.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. She's in a better place now.
Maybe
Yeah.
She was in hell for a little bit.
Yeah.
that's not too surprising. Anyway, Skullface
The jellies.
is
Cheeks are just like puffed out.
also standing in the way of my business. And I guess he just made it personal for the Slimefeld clan.
Does your gang just change its name?
No, you and me.
We're not.
We share the
Slimefield.
same slime blood.
What features did you pass on to me?
You're
Your cunning wit.
I was gonna say that. I mean, you seem smart.
You have the same nose.
Look at our eyes.
You're a piece of slime.
Thank you. You got your mother's spunk and her stubbornness. You got my everything
Also
else.
his spunk.
It's like
You are my spunk.
It's like looking into a mirror when I see you, sitting in my club, enjoying life.
All right, enough about that. Where is Skullface?
Do I know where Skullface is?
Did you read it all?
Yeah.
The mission? What you have to...
Yeah.
So you know that...
Does he hang out there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
that's probably the best way to get to him. He is very well connected. He is a bigger mob boss than you, and the years have been good to him. He is a very dangerous person in this city and has a lot of pull.
Okay. So, are you familiar with the glow pits?
Am I familiar with the glow pit?
The glow pit is the
Why would he?
is the biggest, baddest, most awesome blood sport combat arena in all of Red 9. Red 9's biggest, like, coliseum, essentially. People from all the other parts of the city, the Gamma District, the Beta District, all come here to see the Glow Pit and its awesome fucking shows. They come to the Az District to see it, which is crazy.
Yes, I was training to compete in it before I got poofed by a demon.
See? You and me, we're meant for the stage. That's what I gave you. You want to perform. You want to perform.
I'm so close from shooting him.
You know, you know anything about
Oftentimes
a
there is schisms between fathers and sons.
a
so
thrawn?
It's fair.
So,
Wolfer, what are you doing?
He's being a good
he's being good.
He's being
I
a
was
little
just
sausage.
afraid.
He might big butt knock into it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
He doesn't
what I
have a
was
big
afraid
butt. He has a normal sized butt.
boy?
He has a normal
of. Look what
sized
you've
butt.
done. You've convinced him he's fat.
He's tough.
He didn't
He's
convince
not
me.
tubby.
His big fat body convinced me. Look at your big fat head.
Skullface also performs at the Glow Pit. He's meant for violence. I mean, you've seen that firsthand. Apparently our family has seen that firsthand. Too often. He's going unpunished. I need you to take out Skullface so my business can expand and we can make this into an empire.
So he's in the glow pits?
So he goes to the glow pits. He does not compete so much anymore. He has a champion now in Thrawn. Thrawn is his champion, and he
Oh, this
is gonna be
money
much
when he wins.
easier.
However, you know that he is a huge asshole and an egotistical maniac, Skullface. And if maybe you were to beat his champion, maybe you could challenge him. He'd have to come out there to defend his honor.
We have to enlist in the glow pits. Mav.
It's kind of like a gladiator type Thunderdome, but for entertainment.
They're
Like
just
me
a
and my
bunch
son,
of
the
low-level
entertainers.
thugs that compete and they try to look cool.
Can I hide?
What?
Can I
You
hide?
can do whatever makes you most effective at
I would
killing.
imagine once the bell rings or however it starts, you can do whatever you want.
Yes.
We're not big on rules here.
Let's
Okay.
do
It's
it.
probably a small reward beyond what I can offer you involved too.
Is there
Are
any...
there bets?
Yes.
Do you want to rig
Huge
something?
Mav is about that.
Your
Huge bets.
Instantly interested.
the only thing is your magic will not really work properly.
Is that why my dagger's not fucking working?
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
Oh no.
There's tons of radiation in here.
it's like smothering all things good and magical down here in Red 9,
Oh,
or
my
boosting
armor
it.
doesn't work.
or boosting it in certain places. Not down here.
Do I have low level right now?
Technically, yes, you would, but immune to the Mad Rad system.
Okay.
Right now, for low levels, anything higher, you would. But you are basically pumped
I can't allow this.
perpetually in Red 9.
And I might move here.
You would be ahead of the game. So,
Okay.
setting up, being part of the glow pit is easy. We can skip right to that. But as soon as you guys are ready,
Where's our lovely Amanda? I don't want to skip over
She'll
her.
be there.
I don't want her to be like a potion seller and then just be like,
I am a potion zone.
Don't you worry.
Potion
we lost an hour of time, so I'm gonna
Let's
get
do it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get everybody
Okay.
there.
Yeah, Mav's into it. He wants to go talk to people who bet.
I think we started decently.
I'll come with you. I have quite a bit of cash to bet as well.
So the people who come to watch the glow pits, anything from low level scum to very
High level
rich scum. Yeah, really. At the end of the day, it's Red 9, everybody's scum.
Can we fight in pairs?
What?
Can we fight together?
So here's the thing. We can talk about bets in a minute. When it comes to the glow pits, you decide how you want to do this.
Okay.
There is 1v1s, and I can basically be like, you're in a fight, you're in a fight, you're in a fight, and we'll get to you in a second. If you want to fight, you totally can. If not, there's a whole nother thing that you can do if you wish. You guys can fight in...
Jerry Slimefield dies.
There's solo fights, there's doubles, and there's teams. Solo fights, like I said, 1v1v1, and then not against each other, but against enemies. Doubles, you team up, and teams. Teams are it's your team versus another badass team, and then whoever's most impressive. At the end of the day, you're gonna fight Thrawn. You're gonna fight your big bad guys. It's however you guys would like to divvy this up. If you think that you could have a better chance against one opponent, you can totally do that. But if you guys all want to jump in and have classic D&D battles, you can do that as well. So it's up to you. Those solos will obviously run faster.
If
Okay,
you
then
guys
maybe we'll do
want to
that.
get into
It's up to you.
contact with the people you're after, and we want to target Skullface, we're gonna have to get him down off his so-called throne
And Thyors.
and Thrawn. So you're gonna have to
Thyors.
work up through the gamut and then taunt him, or make a spectacle of your victory over his henchmen. It's the only way to get him to compete. Otherwise, we're going to do all this for nothing. We'll kill however many and win. Sure. It doesn't help us get any further down the road.
Sounds easy enough. How do you want to go about doing this?
Maybe.
You want to do 1v1s, 2v2s, teams?
We might need some more firepower if we want to do something teams.
I think that maybe we should wait and see what other friends we meet on this road
That's what I'm waiting.
before we
That's
decide.
So,
I'll get on my
as you
slime
guys,
phone
you
and
guys
see
are
if I got any
standing there
lackeys.
looking at the roster and you're trying to decide how you want to do. I can tell you who the other competitors are in different selections if it gives you ideas about what you want to do. In the meantime,
We're talking about friendlies.
what?
Friendlies.
No, I know. But as you're sitting there looking at this, Amanda, there's a couple of people in your way. You're trying to see the roster of the fighters, so you can figure it out. And there is a guy in armor. He looks kind of buff, and he has this like green sort of veins. You see this like other guy, kind of sickly thin, with like a leather kind of weird outfit with spikes all over it, and he's got like horns, and he's in your way. And some jelly fucking guy, and they're all in your way.
Can you see through you? I mean, I guess not well,
Not
right?
well.
Wait,
It's like sewage.
well, is it these people?
Yep.
But I know.
They're in. You're kind of looking at them from behind. Yeah, you can know them if you want, but they're in your way.
Am I tall?
Yeah, you're pretty tall.
Can I just see over them?
Yeah, I guess. I wanted conflict. That's fine. So you.
I push the slimy one out of the way.
Okay. Yay! Jelly, you get pushed out of the way and walking.
What's the deal?
Standing at about like 7 feet tall is the 4-armed barbarian woman known as Wishbone.
Was she the one from last time?
Mm-hmm. And she stands there
Wishy!
looking at the.
It's like a reunion! Remember my son? Headhunter? Headhunter.
You're looking thin.
Hey, Wishbone.
Yeah, I lost a lot of mass in the accident.
Were you
you
fat
there?
before?
Yeah.
Remember that explosion on the interstate? It almost killed me. I almost died.
That would have been so unfortunate.
I was almost dead. Cease to
Can't
live.
bring me toys, buddy. I want to play with you, but I can't. I gotta run D&D.
What are you
Listen,
doing?
we'll have all weekend.
It is true, you will have all weekend with him.
But he wants to play with me so bad.
What are you doing in the glow pits?
Fighting.
I like it. we might have a team, some sort of team thing going on. Or are we looking for a squad mate? I don't know how much help I can be. Can we do threes? Are we gonna fight you?
Them three can count as a team, or you in there can count as a team as well.
Or we can all just have solos, just increase our numbers.
Jelly, something that you do know while looking at the roster, you see that they're the announcers are kind of on this thing as well, and unfortunately, one of the announcers or the main announcer is a comedian. You know him well. And what his job is to work the crowd. He controls the crowd with what he does. And he has been known to sway the crowd on one side or the other. And that can really help demoralize the enemy team or raise whatever team he wishes. This bad comic, his name is Andrew Splice Gray. How did you know?
You wrote it down.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I forgot. I was like, holy shit!
I should have rolled with it.
And you see the name there, and you know that if left unchecked, this man could sway a fight and buff the enemies.
If left unchecked, this guy could sway a fight and buff the enemies. So
I could knock him down.
No, you can't.
you're gonna be
attack
on the
him.
field.
Why can't I attack him?
Can I
He's an
attack him?
announcer. No, he's an announcer. You can't. He's gonna be sitting on the other side of the force field.
I can knock him down.
Do I know what he's made out of?
He's like a creature. He's a person. Just flesh and bone.
It's just
All right.
Good to know.
I'll see what I can do behind the scenes.
Pay him off.
I could try. Alright, so do you want to try doing it singles, Alex?
Up to you, Mav.
Up to you, Wishbone.
Yeah,
I'm
you guys
kidding,
rather
just-
fight.
Wishbone, or you? What are you thinking?
well, I can handle on my own.
This is my son's best friend, Mav.
Hi.
We could do singles, because that way I don't fuck up your.
I'm not your best friend.
I mean, you do get the flank bonus if.
I can do it alone.
All right, we'll do.
It's
singles.
not gonna be pretty,
The
but I
wish
can do it.
bonus.
Would you recommend solos or?
I really just wanted to go by however you guys wanted to fight. If you guys wanted to fight as a team and had like two epic battles and then the boss fights, or like maybe probably one epic battle and then the boss fights, or if you wanted to each have your own like fast, crazy little fights.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
I can't keep playing with you.
Okay, so you guys want to do solo fights?
Sure.
All right, very cool.
I'll try to work my
Then
jelly magic behind the scenes.
I'm gonna bet 25,000 on all of us each. Total of 75,000.
okay, your money is useless here. To go on credits. This
Credits.
Red 9 is in the Utopian territory.
I have credits from last
Isn't
time.
there like a little ATM you can go to and you know,
Ew.
like when you go to a different country?
Transition your
Yucky
gold
dinosaur.
into credits,
Yeah.
I guess, if you wanted to.
Ew, I gotta wash my hands.
The Utopian territory has its own currency.
Do you need to borrow some money from your father?
Yeah, give me all the money. I'll bet on myself.
You have a lot of money, sure.
Yeah.
So 25,000.
This will get him to love me. Please.
25 on me, 25 on Mav, 25 on Wishbone.
Okay.
Do you have that much money?
Yeah.
You're just willing to bet that much money on me, and you don't even know
It's
who I
my
am.
son. And his best friend. How can I?
I like this goo.
My God.
All right. So you have all signed up for solo fights, yes?
Sure.
Yes.
Why the
I'm
fuck?
gonna roll a d6. 1 or 2,
Boofer, what are you
3
doing?
or 4 or 5 to 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Who goes first? Now, I should first announce. I should first show you what the arena is like.
Yeah, let's go.
So now that you have signed up for your fights, some of you all get led to the stands. Because when you fight, they don't have separate gladiator holding cells. You just walk out there. And as you sit in the stands, the glow pit is a massive, like, subterranean part of the Haz district. It was turned into an arena years ago, but used to be something else, obviously. Like, this was some other portion of the city that was used for maybe, like, a massive generator or something. Some huge round room that was turned into this. It's a huge chamber roughly 6 stories high and 8 stories wide. The ceiling of this place is a twisted mess of metal pipes, vents, and tanks that once all served a purpose in the older city's function. Among this mess are pipes gliding straight down along the walls that formed partitions for the huge sections of the stadium. This is often used as a means to separate volatile groups from each other during other games. The arena itself is about 100 yards long and 50 yards wide. It's like a football field, kind of. The entire thing is encased in an energy field that electrocutes any desperate enough or stupid enough to touch it. The floor is made of a grated metal and has a massive vat of super radioactive material underneath it.
Huh.
The material is made up of the radioactive waste materials from thousands of labs and factories and has created a waste so toxic even mutants are harmed by it when they fall in. Oftentimes, you can see the forms of huge, radioactive, dire beta fish swimming among the melting bones of those that lost not a few moments before. The walls are made of thick metal adorned with lines of red-hot plasma coils that cause serious burns if you are pushed against them. And that, amongst or on the other side of the force field, beyond the arena, are thousands of people, roaring and cheering and spitting and burping. This is Red 9, and they are so fucking excited to see blood. Now, I'm going to roll a d6, and we will see. Now, have you signed up to be one of the
has
announcers?
gas, and it is bad.
Have you signed up to be one of the announcers?
Can I do that?
You can
Jeff,
absolutely do that.
does anyone have scrap paper?
Yeah.
Do you
I
mind
will
if
say,
I just have
I will
little-
say the
Here,
only
it's got
problem
lines
is
on
there's
it.
already a second announcer.
Thank you.
How would you get rid of that problem?
Kill him.
How do you kill him?
Where is he?
He's in his dressing room.
Yes,
getting,
please.
Did
getting
you
pampered.
dissolve someone in the last one?
Yes.
He's a caustic goo man.
I want to slip my head under the door. Is there anybody in there with him?
No, it's just him, and he's like, I love my life, powdering his cheeks.
I want to silently slip in.
He has eye stalks like a snail,
I was like,
but like very well gelled.
What's his
hair.
name? Better be Gary. Come on.
Gary Snailsley. I can't wait to continue living my life.
I'm gonna leave the light on just for a little bit so he can eat.
I love my wife and kids.
Thank you.
Doodly doo 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 doo. Boop, boop.
I want no. Actually,
Eat your food. Eat your dinner. Good boy.
can I? Can I goo myself around the doorknob
Okay.
and turn it inside out so he's locked into his dressing room?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like
turn
pulling a sock inside out, but with a doorknob. Because I'm jelly and weird.
It's metal.
I don't care.
You can. I don't even know. You can melt the whole inside of it or something. Do you want to just corrode the door
Yeah,
shut?
but I'll lock him in.
You use your jelly acidicness to weld the metal to the metal frame.
But I want to
basically.
keep the bottom open.
So that
And I
you
want to
can-
just start vaping off my Colombian Bam Bam vape and start fumigating his dressing room.
And he goes, doot doot. My God. That's Colombian Bam Bam! And he rushes to the door.
He looks at the door and sees it.
And he, it's so good! Flavor! And he passes out. And you, but he passes out close enough that you can get his official announcer badge.
I want to go in and get his official announcer badge.
You are immune to this vape.
Is there any like vents or openings in this room now? Like a mouse hole or anything?
Yeah, there could be. There's like a vent in the top. There's vents all over the place. It's red.
I want
Eat your dinner.
to grab him by his leg and suck into the vent and just
Do you
toothpaste
just
him in.
keep going?
Yes.
The sounds of crunching bones and ripping skin is
So much for
apparent.
not killing him.
You have killed this man, or if he's not dead, he will most surely wish he was, because you pulled him in by his leg. His other leg didn't quite make it. So where it began to rip was right at the goods.
Oh boy.
But he's in
I
there.
want to get him in there, yeah.
He's in there. His other leg is like up here, but he's in there.
Okay, that was fun. I want to get out of there.
Now you have an announcer badge. You appear right next to what appears to be Andrew Splice Clay. And Andrew Splice Clay, on one side, he looks like a human kind of greaser. Leather jacket and like gelled hair. But as he turns his face, you see this sort of just straight up like a 50s style alien. Like green skin, big eye, round head, like alien. And he goes, "The fuck are you?"
I'm Jelly Slimefeld.
Jelly Slimefeld, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember you from the comedy clubs.
That's right.
You're a real fucking schmuck.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. And he turns back to the greaser sort of side looking at you. Now, let's decide who fights first. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. 5 to 6. And
Wishbone!
he's gonna go. Goes to announce the next fighter. But do you interrupt?
I mean, he's a performer, obviously. Has he ever done glow pit broadcasting?
Yeah, and he's very good at it.
No, I mean Slimefeld.
Oh no, but he's a performer.
Okay, I'll watch first and see. Get an
Okay, and
idea.
he goes, all right, you slugs and snot balls. Here's what we got. We got a real fucking chucklehead coming out of the gate this time. Now, I don't know about you, but I ain't never heard of this fuckhead for nothing. And she's gonna be up against some serious firepower, so I don't know. I'd save you change and maybe wait for a better fight. First coming out of the gate is the contender. Some shit. Fucking Wishbone. That's a dumb fucking name. Let her out. And the crowd is already booing. And Wishbone, as you walk out, because the horrific boos of the crowd, you will get -4 to any basically attack roll or saving throw. You get a -4. And as you come out, he goes, but all right, but seriously, let's hear it for the real contender today. We got ourselves a real badass. And I mean, this motherfucker's been around the block and broken bones. I think some of you have even seen his work. This motherfucker's named Grungrola the Spine Mangler. And he's gonna fuck this four-arm freak up. And the crowd goes wild. Grungrola the Spine Mangler. And out from the gate comes a four-armed mutant very similar to yourself.
Oh, his love.
And he comes out, except he's wearing these huge metal gauntlets on his hands, and he and pounds them together, and he points to you.
Is this to the death?
Yes.
Okay.
Usually.
I want to take the microphone. Wishbone, chuckle at this. Everybody, I got a knock-knock joke. If you want
the crowd, everyone's like
Dead silent.
and it's dead
knock,
silent.
knock.
And he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Knock,
Who's there?
If you want to make a lot of money, put money on Wishbone. Thank you.
Was that a bad joke?
That was a distracting joke.
Oh, you need to laugh.
She did.
I did.
No,
She chuckled a little bit.
not good enough. You
What?
need to laugh or you're going to take disadvantage.
Don't screw me, Wishbone.
There you go. That's better. That's better. Just knowing going forward, if he uses his very good joke, if you don't want to take disadvantage, you must laugh.
But can he at least attempt to make a joke next time?
That was a knock-knock
It's up to
joke.
him. It's up to him.
It was a knock-knock joke.
Are you
had no punchline.
I'm Jelly Slimefeld.
What? Ah,
He's
yes, of
notoriously
course.
bad at
Then the
jokes.
fight is about to begin.
Oh, shit. I want a pirate ship.
Oh, I'm having Dragon Age flashbacks.
I want a pirate.
parts.
Yeah,
Two
they
different
are.
sides.
I like that.
That's okay. It's red
Together.
9.
Yeah.
Who asked for quality?
You
That's really
are gonna
cool.
be because I don't have anything.
Yeah, I
for
don't
you.
have a.
Are you sure
picture.
that's 2 7?
Are they like
It's
magnetic?
Orsamar.
No.
When you have to go fight.
Yeah, that's
people.
really pretty though.
You are gonna be this
Hello,
big
Beaver.
Here.
clay
He's being
guy.
so good.
Do you want to be the big clay guy? or
This
do you
is
wanna
just
be
like
this guy?
Pokemon.
Just like
I'll be the big
Pokemon.
clay guy.
Okay, then this is actually the enemy will be this guy.
He ain't that big.
They're about the same size.
That's
'cause they're
awesome.
both-
What is that?
That's an ogre, buddy.
That's sick. He's a battering ram too.
Campaign.
I was gonna say,
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait till next campaign.
So, what about this game?
I'm done. I'm so done.
I've checked
So
out, like,
you
months
guys
ago.
start, and you can hear the rest of the crowd. Nobody like laughs except for one guy who goes out
Yeah,
in
I'll
the crowd.
take disadvantage.
So he will have disadvantage on his next attack. I want you to roll a d20, and I'm gonna roll a d20. We'll see who attacks first. I got a 3. Fuck.
Well, I mean,
Roll.
Come on, girl.
Critical. Wow.
What'd you get?
She gets
Lower
advantage.
than a 3?
She gets advantage.
well,
No, she does not.
She laughed.
She gets a -4
She laughed.
because the whole crowd is booing her. So
But she laughed at
Where-
his joke.
you don't have initiative. I just rolled a d20. I don't have initiative on him either.
Bad
I'm
game.
going by pure d20s.
Bad
well, I got a -2.
Okay, then he attacks first.
Oh.
That's fine.
God.
Yeah.
So he and goes hauling ass across the arena.
So you on
Boom,
wheels?
boom, boom. Well, what? Do you want me to count it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
He can't
40,
make it.
45.
He can't make it to
He
him.
has 50 feet of movement, asshole. He's in
What's my movement?
You mad?
Are you mad? Why are you mad? He's a little mad.
He's mad.
Look at him, he's mad.
He's really mad.
I'm done playing D&D with you all. Fine. He gets here, and then you're gonna take your turn, but then he's gonna take a reaction, and then we're gonna do this step by step. So it takes 6 hours, and then I'm gonna fucking kill myself and never play D&D.
I'll like that.
He started here. How's that, asshole? And you started here, so that he has battle camp. He's gonna fucking
What?
punch you. How's that?
I
What
was
are
just
you-
laughing
listen.
at that he had car noises. I was
I didn't say a single thing. Why are you?
why are you so mad? Why is he so mad?
He's gonna hit you. He gets disadvantage
I
on his
block
first
it.
attacks.
Jeff, your chicken sandwich is still in there.
What are you rolling? Because
French.
I have an AC.
I'm excited.
I'm rolling a d20.
Oh.
Relax. I needed to roll disadvantage.
Okay.
So a 4
No.
plus 10 is 14.
No.
Close.
Dang it.
Did you roll 4 times?
The what?
Or just once?
No, he's going to roll 4 times.
Okay.
So
Oh,
the first
wow,
one he
gets
had
4 hits.
disadvantage. I'm gonna give him disadvantage on all of these.
I need.
Oh, that's nice.
4 plus 10 again, 14, no.
No.
God, what the fuck?
Hey.
3 plus 10 isn't gonna do it.
No.
He comes barreling at you with these big gauntleted hands, and you are simply blocking and dodging them. And the last one
I saw you roll.
at 2 plus 10.
No.
And the last one, he as you just. It is now your turn.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is raging a action or a bonus action?
It's a state of mind.
You can rage. Bonus action. It's usually always a bonus action.
Sorry. Guys.
Okay.
You want to rage?
Apologize to a boy.
No, 'cause I
No, I want to flex.
You
I
flex?
want to flex at him.
As you dodge the last
And
hit,
show him how strong
you
I
just
am.
and the crowd seems vulnerable to this, Jelly. They seem like confused,
Vulnerable to
and you
flex.
see,
Jacked.
you see that Andrew Splice Clay looks over to you with his two splice face, and he's about to say something. You both have to race to get to say it,
Ooh, I like this.
or it can be a performance check.
Nat 20 boner.
How did you even see it? It was in the dice roll.
I see it right there.
Then he goes and you like a frog's tongue. You and grabs
His mouth
for
opens
some
and a
reason-
hand comes
It's
out.
one mic.
you share one microphone. Yeah, that's exactly. For some reason, because this is also supposed to be a battle of swords. And you sling it to you. What do you say?
It may be the most
crowd
important
seems to be like, what? Like, because she doesn't attack him. She just.
Well, no, this is a bonus action.
Yes, it
That's
is.
coming.
Okay, but do you?
Wishbone's a monster!
I bet our neighbors love that.
The crowd goes
Yelling all hours of the
and
day.
begins to cheer, just very entertained by the fact that you flexed. What do you do?
The crowd does?
Yeah, you now get a plus 4.
I
to
read
everything.
line.
Thank you.
You get a +4 to your
No, I know how it's like to be Alex.
attack rolls and saving throws and such.
Alright. I don't know the pluses on this key.
That's okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do 4 Fists of Fury, so I hit him 4 times with advantage.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Jesus.
A 12 plus a 10 plus 4
A 12 plus 10 to hit.
plus 4.
Yeah, you hit. His AC is
26.
18.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, he's got tough AC, but fuck. You might as well just roll how many attacks hit.
17 plus 4.
They all hit.
You hit.
Hits. 19. Is that a crit for you or no? And a 15. They
Sure.
all hit. They
That
all
hits.
hit.
That
They all
hits.
hit. They all hit.
Yeah, 4 of them hit.
Okay, all 4 attacks.
Alright.
You have to.
3d6.
You basically have to roll lower than a 4 to miss.
Oh my
3d6 for each attack.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Is that plus 4? Or is it just plus 4 to hit?
Just do
Just
a,
to hit.
Just
Okay.
do a 12
That and saving
d6.
throws.
Just do a 12 d6.
Alright.
Oh, I don't have the thing.
Oh, it's up to you. If you like rolling, I don't want to take that away from you.
No, you did.
Oh God.
Take it away from me.
I'm just gonna go to the dice roll.
Soiled it.
I'm
Soiled
gonna
it.
get you 12d6 dice.
No, I don't want you ever to
Alex
use that.
ruined it.
I didn't ruin anything. I'm just trying to be most
These aren't
efficient.
toys for you, Boofer.
Yes, they are. Oh, what's this?
I got a 41.
Hi, everybody. I'm digging through my dice right now.
Oh, how does it feel?
Oh, I can't find the dice roller.
Here's a bunch of dice. 1,
D&D.
2, 3, 4,
Wizards.com,
5, 6,
D&D
7,
dice.
8.
That's what we've been using for
How many do you need?
a while now, right?
Alex had
Someone's
12.
sniffing me.
That's Boofer.
Is that
Oh,
where y'all been
Boofer's
getting
over
the
there.
dice?
11, 12.
Yeah.
No, there's a dice roller.
Because that's 3 times.
That,
Oh,
when
yeah,
you do like
yeah.
10
Wait.
d10 and everything, you can just type it in.
Bloofer wasn't sniffing me.
He was.
He was right there, right? Or did he
Then
walk?
No,
who
he
was
walked through.
phone?
I was sniffing you.
I think
Hey,
it's gonna be these.
is how I say
I
it.
felt his nose right here.
I like it.
That's like your butt.
Black and clear.
Oh.
I can't wait to defeat your
Maybe I
army
use Jorge's. Or
Whatever.
at home.
I forgot what
37.
they look like. I should be able to take a look at them after.
We should stay up till 3 a.m. fighting
As you
armies.
fucking bash the shit out of his face.
Oh.
Boom.
Donkey punch!
What?
No, go ahead.
Donkey punch! Donkey punch! Donkey punch!
Boom. And he. And as you are battering him, he takes a swing here, swing here, swing here, swing there. You guys have been moving closer towards one of the walls where the red hot plasma beams are just kind of quaking.
it's horrible. The last one caught like a stray echo in my ear. It's like
Thanks everyone watching at home.
Enjoy that.
Enjoy that.
painful ASMR.
Now it's time for the arena to hurt you.
What?
You heard.
It's the arena's turn to hurt you.
You heard?
Excuse me?
I
I
need
heard.
everybody to roll a DC
Everybody?
con save. No, just you and
Oh.
You said everyone.
You rolled
Ooh,
Headhunters-
that's frisky.
Headhunters in
15.
the bathroom and
Fuck,
just
he
gets
went
stabbed.
right under what it is.
An alligator comes out of the toilet and bites my asshole.
17.
It's so needlessly graphic.
17.
Okay. You rolled. Give me the dice I just gave you. Just give me 2. 2 of the D6s.
We could use diceroller.com.
I can't get there.
So
Why not?
he takes 9 more damage of
Your keyboard's colored.
radiation damage.
Ooh, radioactive, you say?
Yeah, radiation damage. And you take
That's
half.
how website. I
So-
take. What am I taking?
Half of 9.
Shit.
Shiza!
That's okay, don't worry about
No, I will worry.
17.
Okay.
9 divided by.
better than 16.
I'm sorry, baby. It's not for you.
it. Just say that you take 5. Because we always try. Okay, boom! So he's close to the edge. Now what he is going to do is he's going to attempt to grapple you and fucking so he rushes over and like tries to grab you. And as he kind of bowls forward,
I roll.
yeah, he's gonna roll his strength versus your strength. So just roll d20 with your strength. You get a +4 for this. He got a let's do 15 total.
Oh, you got your chocolate.
You got a 14. Boom! He locks you and swings you around, flipping it on you and slamming you into
Woo! Secrets!
slamming you into the plasma coils on the side of the arena. And as they like into your back, you're just like, motherfucker! Because it really hurts. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how much damage that gives you. Plasma coils. 2d10 They hurt a lot.
That's not a lot.
Ouch.
Like
17 damage. 17 fire damage as it sizzles into your back, searing these horrible spots. And that is his move. As he pushes you into it, he just... Andrew Splice Clay goes to grab the
I just
the
want to
microphone.
grab his hand. Do I have to time that?
Let's both roll a d20 and just see who gets higher.
Oh,
I got a 16.
I got a 6.
And he goes, too slow, you fucking chump. And he holds it to his mouth and he goes, ooh, she's really feeling the burn now, folks.
Oh, he's good.
That dumb bitch, hey! And everyone goes, yeah, I
I guess. What is this?
What a horrible man. They all, yeah, and everyone starts cheering. You now get -4 to everything. The crowd is against you. But it is now your turn. What do? You gotta beat him up.
I guess I'm gonna beat him up.
Beat him up.
You said they're behind a like a thing, like glass.
He's
or they
wearing
behind
a
glass?
It's like electro force field, yes.
Oh,
So you can't throw
You
anything.
can't hurt Andrew Splice Clay.
I will.
That's his job.
By the end of this.
Andrew Splice Gray.
I'm grappled, right? So don't I have to ungrapple?
He's pushing you up against the thing, yeah. You can attack him if you want from here.
Well, can I
You
rage
got 4 arms.
while I'm grappled?
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'll do that, and then
She grows to
how
6
how do
times
I
your
break
size.
out of this?
We both roll strength again. So roll your strength and add your modifier and then negative.
Would I be able to
Just 1 arm.
turn him around?
Sure.
Okay, that's what I want to
Ew,
try to do.
you're gonna
I want
turn
to try to
around?
grapple him.
around.
Got a 3 plus
That's 7.
7. That's
No,
plus 4.
don't listen to him.
What's
3
it
plus
called?
4 is 7.
5, 6, 7. It is 7.
Would
Is
I
there a
rely-
word for
Masturbation.
jawboning a
Wishbone.
wishboning a creature?
Tearing it
Well,
in
she
half.
has.
Its mouth, tearing its jaw.
Yeah, King Konging it.
Yes.
King Konging it. What do you want to do?
I like
11.
twisting
Can you
it.
get through?
11.
Yep.
You are able to beat him, so you
Wow.
grab him and you and slam him and his back into the thing. And I rolled super fucking low, unfortunately.
Now, do I have to wait next turn?
He gets 2d6 on 6 and 8. 6 plus 8 is
14.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
as he and starts to roar, and Andrew's Splice Clay goes for it.
Ah, fuck.
I got a literal natural 1. What did you
Oh, I
get?
got a 5.
Okay, he goes oh no, my coffee, and he spills the coffee on himself.
I want to put my hand on his shoulder and then speak into the microphone.
Ow, motherfuck, Jesus! You literally feel like acid.
Oh, I'm sorry, my boy. My alien boy. King Kong and Wishbone.
The crowd goes. They look around and they go, King Kong, King Kong, King Kong. Wishbone, King Kong, Wishbone, King Kong. You're now get a +4 as he is sizzling against the
Yeah.
thing.
Do I have to wait till next turn?
Yeah, so it's his turn, and this time he is just going to.
Am I grappling him though?
He is you are grappling him.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So
And
he
the
is.
crowd's against him now.
He is just going to headbutt you, like 4 times. Because he's not even going to try
4
again.
fists of fury, not 4 heads of fury.
Then
She's not
he'll
wrong.
hit you 2 times with his free fist.
Okay,
How's that? I
yeah.
like that. I like that more. And he. Natural 1.
Wow.
I know. I'm rolling like trash right now.
What'd you get?
3 plus 10. I can't hit you.
See, we're
and
doing well though
sucks
against
because
these
his
no-name
gauntlets are
characters.
His gauntlets are cool. They're like plasma gauntlets.
I don't care about
Gosh
gauntlets.
dang it! So he and you just he kind of swings and
I'm
just
gonna
sort of
rip him
hits
in
your
half.
shoulder, and another one hits you square in the face, and you just fucking take it like, and you just don't even move, and the crowd goes oh because you just ate his massive fist and didn't even care.
Where he's like,
Your turn.
I'm gonna rip him in half.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna wishbone him.
Okay, you decide to
And
use.
then I'm
your
gonna throw his pieces, each piece at Andrew whatever his face is.
As you hold each of his arms, his wrists in your hands, and while raging, you just and you pull, and from his sort of clavicle down, he and so just and you rip him in half, and then your forearms rip those pieces in half, so he's like 4 pieces, and you just and starts throwing them at the electro gate in front of Andrew's splice craze, like and starts zapping and spattering blood all over the electro force field, and the crowd goes fucking wild. They love it. Andrew Splice Clay does not like it, and he falls silent as he's just because he bet on that character, so he just lost a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, the audience will think twice about giving me a -4 from now on. Hmm?
They are loving you. You now get a +4 for the rest of your life.
Ooh.
And
Which will be
you
about
go
an hour and a
walking
half.
off the stage, and Andrew Splice Clay. Well, all right. That was pretty fucking good, I guess. Not so bad from this wishbone lady.
Yeah.
Good fight. Well, this next one's gonna be a real fucking doozy, ladies and gentlemen. Who do we got here in the piece of paper? Now it's 1 to 3, 3 to 6. Well,
Just go because
we're just gonna do you because I don't know what the fuck he's doing. This next one. And he puts down his little glasses to try to look. Do you want to do the introduction this time and snag it from him? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then we both roll. Because he's holding the microphone.
You're
I
so
got a
tired.
6.
I got it too.
So
God, y'all are
you go to grab it, he goes, fuck off, Jerry? And he goes, here we got some fucking, I don't know, skinny little fuck named Mab. Alright, everybody put your stupid fucking slimy hands together for Mavagos. I don't know, dumb fucking name. It looks like a devil person. Boo! And the crowd instantly starts booing you as you go walking out into the metal grate with this radiation spewing from underneath. You have sort of like a gas mask on your face as you're...
I want to see who the opponent is.
I know, I'm curious. I need to paint him. One of these days I need to come by your place and steal some paints.
Oh, did you put Mav there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, he can be on the other side if you wanted. He's where I can reach him. My boy. My gross boy.
You're gross.
Do you see why I picked it, the alien now?
Next!
Did you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Now this Mavagos is fucked, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you fucking
I
why.
hate this character.
Welcome to Andrew Splice Gray, you stupid fuck. Now, do you want to try to steal it from him, Jerry?
Yes.
I'd like to.
I got a 5.
I too.
Again. That's
God,
the
you
second
suck,
2 in a
Jerry.
row.
Back to
Slap it.
back.
During the fights, you have it, though.
I know, it's not being cool and like whatever. It's like.
It's the gore.
You know, like.
Pulling a man into a drain pipe is where I excel.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of the gate is a real fucking player. A real beast, some of you may call him. It is the one, the only, Zortang Laserfang! Wow! And the crowd goes
See a
nuts.
transformer?
And coming out of the gate
It's doing just
comes
fine.
comes this huge fucking mutated direwolf. And you see as it comes out, the spikes that are usually bone are like these rods jutting out that are glowing this like bright red. And his name was Laserfang, and those look like sort of heated plasma like the rings of the arena. And you see as he walks over, he begins to growl at you, and you can see his fangs themselves glow with this same... It looks like his jaw was like replaced with some sort of robotic plasma fucking teeth, and his claws heated as well as he begins to walk out, and he looks like he's got metal kind of implanted on him randomly. And as he walks out into the field, he stares you down with an intelligence far beyond what a wolf should have. You can see it in his eyes.
I'm having to fight a dog.
And as he looks to you, you know what? So the crowd's going wild, and Andrew Splice Clay goes, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party fucking started." And they all go like, "Wow!" And as they start screaming, he goes, "What's this?" And I'm gonna see what kind of round you get. No, you know what?
What kind of what I get?
I was gonna say we're gonna see what kind of round you get, but I'm gonna make this fun. Smoke round! And from huge vents spew this thick smoke, casting a thick haze across the battlefield. You see only in the smoke the laser sort of fangs of Laser Fang and these glowing kind of plasma eyes.
What are they called?
And
Laser Fang?
They kind of disappear, and it sort of, well, actually not really, you can still kind of see him. But this is excellent terrain for you, easy to hide and disappear. And as the smoke begins to cascade around Laser Fang, he looks to you and he goes, I'm going to tear you apart. As the smoke closes around him, speaking, which is not normally what direwolves do. Now then, let us roll. Who goes first? I rolled a 10.
I also rolled a 10.
Ooh, fight to the death.
Do you want to go again?
One more time. I rolled a 10.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, Zartan Laserfang goes second. Mav, you go first. What would you like to do?
Hide.
He right now does still have a beat on you.
I was about to say, I don't know how well hide will work against something with a sense of smell.
You're in smoke.
He's got a nose. I'm not going to be able to see where he is. I'm going to hide.
Okay, go ahead.
When in doubt, hide it out. Phrasing?
When in doubt, whip it out.
When in doubt, whip it out.
22.
Let's go. Tied.
Oh, jeez.
You stink so bad.
He really does.
Jesus.
You are hidden for now.
That's what I
Forever.
figured. Okay.
And you... Now that's a bonus action. What would you like to do? You can still see his sort of laser claws and teeth and spine sticking out of his back as he just...
So I can see him lit up in the clouds.
Yes.
Girls just...
Like, you have a target to hit if you wish.
Actually have an idea since this guy's a wolf.
What's that fucking library, stupid goddamn thing?
If you start howling, he's
I'm
gonna have to
gonna-
start howling. Big bad wolf.
The big bad wolf.
Oh!
The big bad wolf.
Can that song be playing right now?
In universe, yes.
Why not in real... That's not the song.
Alright.
How come Wishbone didn't get a cool
I didn't
song?
get one.
I'm sorry, because I forgot.
Bad game.
Wow, bad DM.
I moved, and then I'm gonna take another bonus action to dash since I get 2.
Another butter action.
Okay, you're gonna move, or you're gonna...
Butter action.
So, first bonus action was to hide. I have 2 bonus actions. So I moved,
You have a ton of movement speed, yep.
and then I'm gonna dash to get here.
Oh,
and
you're
then I'm
right
going
up next to
attack.
him.
Yes.
What are you hitting him with?
I'm gonna hit him with the underboss's rapier of lifestealing.
Okay, awesome.
I have that and the dagger equipped.
Okay, you get -4 to your attacks.
On all
The
of
crowd
them.
is booing you, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Wait.
With advantage.
Hang on, 11 plus 2 is 13, minus 4 is 9 to hit him. There's no
No.
way that hits, yeah.
For a bushwhacker,
As you-
she doesn't get advantage hitting?
What?
As a bushwhacker, she doesn't get advantage? Flanking him?
You do have advantage because he doesn't see you. So go ahead and roll again.
Are you
yeah.
sure?
You're sneaking, yeah. It's technically a surprise attack.
12.
No.
Yeah, there's no way.
As you... And he...
With attack.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
In
it.
this horrible wolf mouth. Now, don't you get a second attack
Horrible
because you're
wolf
hasted?
mouth.
No, haste doesn't. It's a magical
You
armor.
dashed, didn't you? That was your other action.
Yeah, because I don't have haste because it's magic. I took 30 movement.
My goodness, you are very right.
I took
Oh,
30
no.
movement, and that's why I had to dash. So.
He and he lunges to bite at you. He gets a +4 to his attack. As he goes to fucking bite, he gets a fucking 7 plus 10 is 17 +4, which pushes him right over, allowing him to bite you. As he sinks his laser fangs into your fucking thigh.
They're just really small teeth. Really
as
small.
they kind of sizzle out first.
Can I see him?
What?
Can I see him?
Yeah, from the mist comes like bright red laser glowing eyes and laser teeth as he just 7 piercing damage plus what's 6 plus 5? 11 fire damage
18.
plus 7.
25.
on all of his
I'm
bites.
not paying attention.
His bites are
25.
horrific.
25.
As he
Does your spike arm? I was gonna say, does it?
It's 18 in half because I have uncanny dodge, and then the armor does do damage to him. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it does. It still has spikes all over it. It absolutely
25.
still does that.
Let's see, 24 divided by
And your unarmed still do more
we'll say
damage.
13 damage. And then
That's nice. Uncanny dodge is like the best thing ever.
Uncanny
it's
dodge is awesome.
scary.
And it's good for shit like this, where it's like, oh, this is the worst.
Creature that hits you with a melee attack takes 1d10 piercing damage.
Oh shit, that's pretty good.
A little later. Thank you.
5 points of damage.
5
I like
points
the
of damage.
smell of boofer.
Perfect.
He's a little puppy dog.
Okay, and as he slams you to the ground, I want you to roll a.
That's a violent
It's
lighter.
usually a strength saving throw. Yeah, let's make it a strength saving
I'll
throw.
make it strength, that's fine.
Dex.
Okay, you get -4 to
You ever
it.
see this one?
Ah!
10.
10?
Yeah.
Not quite. As he, boom, like picks you up with his mouth and slams you to the ground, you fall down prone as he lets go of you and starts and like coiling around you as you can see the wound that he left is like, it's already cauterized, but it
That's
fucking
not. That is a convenient tactic.
is
Him bites
It
you in
is.
his quarter.
He likes
so you're
to
okay.
toy with his prey. He doesn't really want them to bleed out. And Andrew Splice Clay is about to say something to get the crowd even more riled
Nope.
up.
Natural 8.
I got a 16.
You have 9.
As he grabs it and he goes, I don't know about you folks, but it sounded to me like little Mabby Ghost got fucked in the face. Hey, yeah! And he, I don't know, throws juice or something. He throws his coffee all over the place.
What is wrong with you?
Fuck yourself, you jelly fucking...
headbutt him.
Ah, Jesus!
Why would filling the stadium with
there's
smoke
four
be
people
good?
behind you that go, yeah! And the crowd seems to like that. But you still have a -4. It is now your turn to attack. Oh no, I'm sorry. It is the arena's time to hurt you. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Arena is a combatant.
19 plus 2. -4? Does that count?
You save. You save.
You have to do the -4
He takes
for
4.
saves,
He takes
too.
4
I
radiation
don't-
damage.
I think so. I think it's -4 for everything.
It's -4 for everything.
Yeah.
Just not like damages and stuff. So he takes some damage from the radiation. Mav, it's your back up again. This lion or this wolf fucking bites hard.
The witch in the
That's
wardrobe.
okay, I just have to think.
Makes me sick.
Stick
You make
your
me
dagger in
sick.
his mouth
You make me
before he
sick,
bites
Gary.
you.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about this last time, but I think this is a good... Keep thinking about what you're doing. This is for Jeff. Jeffrey, I want you to roll just a d20 and tell me what you get.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Good enough. What you notice is that Andrew Splice Gray has been holding his arm over a part of the table, and as he moves under the table, you can see there's a whole bunch of buttons. And you kind of start to get a look at the buttons. You can't really tell what they do, but he was hiding them from you. And they might have been how he controlled the smoke, and they might control other aspects of the arena.
Kill him.
Navicos, what would you like to do?
He's gonna roll 5 feet into the center of the arena.
Do you want to get back up?
No, he's gonna
Okay.
poison cloud
Nice!
in the middle of it.
Okay.
Since it's got a 20-foot radius, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's a good chunk of the actual arena. You would have to be backed up against the
Yeah,
wall
he's getting...
thing,
You
yeah.
just thoofed in the whole fucking thing. That's fine. So what do I roll? Oh, we just said it's like
Con
just
save
20 damage.
15 poison cloud, 20 points of damage for 20-foot radius.
Well, a 6 isn't gonna do it. Okay.
So he takes 20 points of
He
damage.
takes 20 fucking
Holy
poison
shit.
damage. Yeah.
Uh,
As it now, here's the interesting part. None of your magic works. Your rune tattoo does. As you
I'm glad.
boom, and it however, doing it causes you to take 3 damage.
That's fine.
Like let's say fire damage or something, as it's like it hurt to eject magic from you. But as it poofs out, he and he starts coughing.
So would that be move action? If I rolled?
Is the rune yeah, the rune's probably in action.
So move action.
You still have more movement.
Do I? I'm
And
gonna
you have a
use
bonus
the rest.
action. And you have
I'm
a bonus
gonna
action
use
you
the
can
rest
hide.
of the movement to stand up and then hide if I
Okay,
can.
so you stand up and roll d20 for your stealth. Ooh. You have been
18.
given heal jellies, by the way, to heal yourself. What's up?
18.
Am I full health?
He does not see you. Oh, he's good at this too, but you're hiding too good. What's up?
Am I back at full
Yeah,
health?
you're back at full. So you are hidden. It is now Zartang Laserfang's turn. Jelly Slimefeld, would you like to try to grab the microphone?
Yes, I would.
Okay. I got a 2.
19.
Alright, you whip it away from him.
Whip it
As he
good.
began to argue with an elderly woman that was sitting in the end like an old mutant woman, and he goes, "Why don't you back the fuck up, you smelly bitch?
So do the-
I hate your fucking face!" And you're just very able to grab
Does the
fucking-
audience know who Skullface is?
Yeah, he's one of the like big ones sitting up in the box seats.
Can I get a spotlight shown on him?
You certainly can. Alex, you see a spotlight fall onto what appears to be a huge fucking orc, kind of still sort of in shadow.
I
But
make
it
it
looks
up to
like
him?
he's hanging out with a lot of hot ladies who are not horrifically mutated.
Can I make it up to him?
Let's.
Well, you see it. He's in like a box seat thing,
Mhm.
so he's in like his own.
Would I be able to get up there?
You could get up there probably, yeah.
Let's hear it for one of our high rollers, Skullface, in the crowd tonight. Father of Laserfang on the field when he fucked a junkyard dog.
And you see him punch
Sirens.
and you see Andrew Splice. He starts fighting you with the microphone. The crowd starts fucking dying and actually laughing, and they're loving it. Was that considered a distracting joke?
Sure.
Okay, because the wolf did not laugh at that. Zartang is upset with that, as is Skullface. So it is his turn.
Ha,
He takes
ha, ha, ha.
disadvantage.
Ha!
Yes, thank you.
Imagine that more intimidating where you can't see him in the poison cloud.
13 plus 4.
17.
17. That's exactly my
17.
AC.
Oh, he got you. Uh-oh.
Without haste. Makes me so
Hey
sad.
guys, the 17
No.
thing. Remember? Remember the thing? You remember.
11 piercing.
Can he get me when he can't
Oh.
doesn't know
See?
where I am?
He attacked you with disadvantage, yes. Whenever you can't see something, you attack it with disadvantage, and he had disadvantage already.
Right.
So double disadvantage.
Cast
So
magic
11.
missile at the darkness.
11 plus 8,
19.
plus 7.
26 and half
And
is
half.
13.
And from the from the smoke and the darkness comes Laser Fangs, as he sinks into you again.
I miss my dog. I miss my dog.
Why can't you bring it?
Because we were like poofed from the battlefield to Draxia's lair and then poofed
Jeff?
here.
You want to press any of those buttons?
All of them.
Oh, good lord.
Do you?
You're gonna fucking kill me.
No.
Do you press all the buttons?
Yes.
No.
Do you press all the buttons?
Yes.
2 buttons.
Okay.
I don't want to kill Mav, my son's best friend.
I don't have anyone else planned. I'll have to come up with someone evil and cunning.
Okay. Okay, oh, well, you said 2 buttons, right? Okay. Mav,
Yeah.
from the ceiling, you hear wow, 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 and the crowd goes, ah, and they all start cheering, and you see, and from like the top of the thing comes these, what looks like metal spears, just into the ground. Roll dexterity saving
did I
throw.
do?
Do I have any pluses? Oh, I don't need it. 17 plus 11.
Minus 4.
28 minus 4, 24.
Yeah, he's he does not.
Oh shit.
His dexterity. I've been rolling like shit. Can you give me another dice, please?
No.
3d6 on him.
That's it.
As 4.
You should make it
7.
kill him.
Good. Do it.
It's about to get a lot worse. As he gets jammed with one of the metal bars. And he starts ripping it out of his, it's kind of pinned his leg. As it does, you kind of like back up as the bars. You're like, and you're like, what the fuck? And you can feel that the floor of the arena
Oh, fucking great.
begins to. And he
Open it up.
You can see that as you as he hears it like it begins to
Time
slide
Swim
backwards
with the ghost koi.
as he notices it too, and he and starts ripping at the metal bar and like and sizzling through it. There is one of the metal bars still kind of rolling that didn't jam into the ground, and there seems to be a few like jammed into the actual force field. You could basically attack him now while he's wounded, maybe try to pin him more, or you could try to get up and leave him and see if you can escape.
I'm gonna
Glow pit!
grab.
Now the crowd is cheering for the pit. You both take -4.
I
The
grab
pit is now the star.
the rolling spike,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to book it for the spikes in the wall.
Behind you, so the
Yeah.
spikes in the wall are over here.
Yes.
So you can get there. We'll just say that you get over there, and then he is on the other side of the ever widening gap.
All right.
But if
Do you want me to
can get
roll
across,
acrobatics?
Oh,
Yes.
you just tooted.
Maddox, you're gross.
So bad.
Why?
I can taste it.
Super. Oh, don't give me that face.
I farted.
You're fucking gross.
What'd you get?
17 plus 5.
17 could.
Or I guess I should say 5 plus 17. So I rolled a 5. I rolled
Holy
plus
shit! You get a
17
plus
acrobatics.
17. So you are running on top of them, and making your way as he. And he's biting through the thing. What do you want to do? Because it's technically your turn.
Bite through him.
I am going
The
to
Muffin Man.
throw it at him in an attempt to like spear him into the ground.
Okay.
No!
What pluses do I? Because I don't have it as a weapon. Do you want me to just?
We'll say you're proficient with it. So just like throwing your dagger. -4.
24.
Really? Even
It's
minus your-
17 plus 11 to throw a dagger.
You get it.
-4.
as you and you throw this like just spear, this spike. They're just like big metal rods, like rebar that are sharpened, and as he and bites through the rebar that was holding him, ripping his leg out, and you spear it again, and as it does, it slams. This time it does not hit the grated metal below him, but it hits nothing. It hits air leading down to the pit, and he is going.
He got a squeaky toy.
Are we making a grab for it?
Yes, because Andrew Splice Clay is going to try to give him like advantage.
Ooh!
19.
Haha.
14. Okay, you grab it. What do you say? He was going to try to give him like a boost to try to give him more to his dice, but
It's a wolf kebab.
he's. And Zartang has lost his footing and is heading towards the glow pit.
Fish bait.
Is that what's at the bottom?
Big,
It's big
dire
fish.
boy.
Dire mutated beta fish. Like those brutal ass fish that fuck everything
Ass fish.
up. Okay. Alright. They're also very pretty looking.
Should we give him mercy?
You leave it to the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
It's just they want blood. Like, die.
Does Mav look like he's in a safe position?
Mav is currently just hanging from one of the rebar on the walls, not touching the floor. So just
He's probably just hanging out.
chilling.
Yeah.
We're probably perched like some sort of horrible Batman.
Hang in there, man.
Because you're in
Hanging
a
up
room.
like upside down with like on his tail.
Oh, yeah,
wrapped
yeah,
around
yeah,
it.
like your mom.
Like
yeah.
his mom.
Like his mammy.
So yes, he's hanging upside down, like arms just kind of crossed, watching.
These next two bonuses brought to you by Skullface being a bitch! Air horns. And then hit 2 more buttons.
Why are you hitting the button? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, first the buttons.
Okay.
That's why I was asking, are you safe?
I was.
Charlie.
Okay.
Imagine if
Nice.
Jelly Slimefeld killed
So
you.
Zartang, as
I would
he's slipping, catches with his nails, launches himself up and away. However, one of the buttons that you press is the plasma line that is around the arena goes, and it just launches superheated plasma. Oh, that was a shit roll for 3d6.
I'm thinking like
whatever. So
Warwick
as it
from
hits
Leap.
him, he and he hits the ground, kind of rolling, gets near the edge, is like, and climbs back up, and you hear as more rebar spears spear from the sky, and he goes, son of a bitch, and it jams into his body, slamming. It's just too much. It's too much for him to save from as he gets pushed into the radioactive waste, and you see Zartang Laserfang sizzling and melting in the radioactive goo as he, no, I am Zartang, and you see a shadow from underneath, and just interlocking teeth from
What's
the
his name?
dire beta fish. Zartang Laserfang.
More like Zartang Laser Dang.
I'm gonna kill you, fucking
I give him a kiss.
kid. Oh, God!
Sizzles a little bit.
And there you have it, folks.
There you have it.
And the crowd goes wild as you are simply hanging upside down, like.
This is an awful place.
And that finishes that round as the arena closes again and you are allowed out.
Would it make more sense for me to try to assassinate Skullface or just participate in the tournament?
Whatever you want to do, man.
So it's up to you. It makes
depends.
more sense in the moment to assassinate him in the arena, like kill
Okay.
him in the arena lawfully. So you just have one more opponent, and then you guys
I'll be able
can
to call him
fight
out.
Thrawn and him.
Alright.
I was
I'll
gonna
walk out.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go move the sheets over.
Headhunter. All right. So, do you
Can I
want
be?
to make a
Can I
grab
be?
for it?
bringing
Definitely,
on the
it's my
crowd?
son, my beautiful baby boy.
You will get advantage on this
'Cause it's
because
my
it's your
son.
beautiful baby boy son.
Ooh, I'm gonna need that.
I got a 2.
I got a 9. And then a 17, so it works out.
Can I be raising the crowd with my arms
It doesn't do anything. He's the one.
and my
But
help?
yeah, you
Everyone,
also
let me
see-
introduce
can see Skullface looking.
my
Go on.
beautiful baby boy, the Headhunter.
The crowd.
Much better at push-ups and generally everything than Skullface.
At this point, Skullface is standing in his thing and looking.
Can I point to him and just cut my throat?
And then air horns.
You notice that he has one horrifically robotic arm, as you remember, but his other arm is human arm, or is not his human arm, it's a big one. But his other meat arm, he puts against the glass, and you can see that he is missing a pinky. It's the pinky that you bit off as a child. Still wrapped up, he has never replaced it. As he
It's gotta be hard to masturbate with that.
It is. Let's do.
Boofer.
I think I want to do. Ah! Alright, give me this! And I guess now that he got the fucking crowd stolen from me, you can all welcome Vankrin, the plasma throwing bitch! And out from the other side.
It's just a given name.
He's the worst person in the world. I don't have Vankrins.
Oh no. I forgot to pull it out.
Interesting. I don't usually use it, but for D&D characters, I do. Have you seen mine for the next one?
Oh no, I lost it. There she is.
From the other side of the arena
It's like
comes a
first-
woman in twisted metal armor, and you can see that there is plasma like hoses coursing through it. That this bright red kind of shining, and you can see in her hand is what appears to be a glowing like plasma disc that's just as she comes walking out, and she just and points to you. She gets a -4, you get a +4 to everything you do.
Creamy.
So, are you ready to roll?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Alright, you go first. So,
Okay.
she squares off with you. What do you do?
I'm gonna taser net her in the face.
You're gonna what?
Taser net her?
Oh, okay.
That thing that's been useless because we're so high level for so long.
She needs to make a DC 17 dex. Does a 13 plus 14 hit? 27.
Yes.
So she needs to roll a DC 17.
She gets a -4, but her dex is real good.
Nah.
So I got a natural 20 on my dexterity, -4,
16. She misses. She fails.
well, plus her 4 dexterity. So it evens out.
The 20.
So it's just my 20.
Alright, then I'm gonna shoot her in the
Do you want me
fucking
to be
face.
So you fire the taser net, and she just kind of dodges it. She's super fucking fast.
Then I'm gonna sprint up to her and shoot her twice with the rad mugger. 4d6 plus 15, so.
So you...
Well,
You're in combat range with her?
yeah. 12 plus 14, 26.
Yeah, that hits.
13 plus 14, 27.
That hits. She has
Alright.
18 AC.
So 14d6. 4d6 plus 15 times 2.
What?
This is ridiculous.
So the first hit is 39, and then the second hit is 27.
Damage?
Yeah, so 39 and 27.
Woo! Boom! Boom! And did you miss the other one?
The taser net was the first shot.
Oh, okay. So boom, boom, you blast her as she.
So 66
and,
damage.
Yes, no, that was really good.
Jesus Christ.
It was a shotgun point blank.
God.
So she. What's up, Maddox? As she reels back from the attack.
Oh wait,
She,
plus she gets the rad damage, right? Plus 5 for each hit.
she does not, buddy,
Okay,
because she is immune to it.
okay.
As you see her kind of retch back, you're ripping off pieces of her armor though as you blasting into her. And she kind of charges the plasma disc, whips it up at you, like throwing it at you, and it leaves her hand and kind of and goes like flying for your face. A 7 plus 15.
22. She just hits by 1 because of my plus
The
4.
-4. Yeah, her -4. So she just
Oh, wait.
hit you.
Wait, did you minus her 4?
7 plus 15. So
It's 22.
it would technically be 7 plus 11.
Which is 18, and do I get plus 4?
Not to your AC.
Okay, then she hits.
She still hits you? Okay. So that is going to be... Why did I make it 1d8s? I hate d8s.
I don't know.
1d8 slashing damage is going to be 6 slashing. Why did I do this? 1d10? Jesus.
These are d8s.
Plus 10 fire damage, so that's 16 damage total. And then plus another 5.
21 damage.
Yep. As
And
the
then-
disc and kind of saws through your armor and a little bit of your arm, and then she's going to take her other 2 attacks with her plasma shotgun. As she and whips this like tight little just like pump action death shotgun from her holster. A 9 plus 11.
20 minus 4 or no?
Well, I've already minus the 4. That's why I'm doing only plus 11 instead
Oh,
of plus
okay.
15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she hits.
She hits. All right. Not as strong as the rad mugger, however. 4, 8 piercing and fire damage. Boom! As she kind of blasts into you, and then again, an 8 plus 11 is 19.
19.
Does she hit?
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it. 4 piercing and fire damage. 3d6, and I got 4. As she boom, boom, and blasts you. The disc, you see, and it like goes up, and it's still moving.
Okay.
As she, and kind of slides back. And now it's the arena. DC, Constitution saving throw.
16 plus 12. 28.
You saved. She did not. So it's 10 damage. You take half of it.
Yeah, you're on the screen.
Okay, thank you.
So she took 10 radiation damage. You only took half. You took 5 radiation damage because the radiation is so caustic in the glow pit. All right, your turn. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
The announcers. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I got a 16.
Nat 1.
He fucking snags it, and he goes, "Oh, can you believe what you just saw? Venkrin is a queen of destruction. This little, what was his name? Headhunter? Dumb fuck. I hate his fucking ugly face."
Full mouth kiss.
I ate some of your body.
Alien half-faced
I
thing.
ate some of your fucking body.
I'm in you now.
It's all
burns.
over the hot,
Always.
like the
It is like screeching over the loudspeaker. Headhunter, go.
I'm just gonna shoot her a shit ton with the shotgun.
So you just go.
Uh-huh.
All right.
There's a 8 plus 14 hit.
Yes, it does.
There's a 18 hit.
It just hits.
Okay.
Are you minusing 4?
No.
Oh, you sneaky
So the second
boy.
shot does not hit because you need to -4 from your attacks.
Oh, he
No, you get +4 actually. He
Yeah.
rallied the crowd.
And this is a critical 19.
Uh-oh. All right, do it up, buddy.
So, do I just multiply the last one by 2?
Yes.
Alright. So. Damn, I wish I got that. Alright, so 4d6 plus 15 per shot.
Okay, I can still do this. So squeezing this all into like 2 hours.
So-
I can do it.
31 for the first hit. 20,
Ooh.
28 for the second hit.
How much?
28. And then another 28 times 2.
Jeez.
28 times 2?
Is 56. So let me add it all up. Total of 115 damage.
How would you like to kill her? Because I can't. Is
Is
I
the disc
can't.
still in the air?
The disc is still in the air, and it looks like it's coming back. And she's like slyly kind of looking like, yeah.
I
got
get
you
so
now.
I have 3 shots. I want to blow off both her arms and her one knee, so she goes down. So the disc just hits her in the face, and there's no way she can catch
How
or block
about one
it.
arm and one knee?
Okay.
So she has to brace
That's good.
herself.
Mhm.
So you as she like looks and you see her eyes slip over to the disc, you take that opportunity, boom, and you blast her arm off, and she as you boom and blast off the knee as she goes to fall, putting her hand on the grate, looking down to the horrific beta fish, looking back up to you, and as she looks at you, you simply move your head out of the way as the disc, what was aiming for the base of your neck, goes, and she, and it just cuts her head
Jesus.
in half as she,
Yikes.
and it like this
Nice.
sizzling sort of cauterized clean cut as she, and the crowd goes fucking wild. That was perfect.
I want to take the top part of her head, and just throw like a frisbee across the field.
Yikes.
It hits
Skullface.
Skullface's mirror
close to
or
her
window.
scalp, basically
Oh.
like her scalp and eye, but
I want to grab the mic.
as he just
Just a little off the top, old Skullface.
you see him, and he starts talking to people like,
Oh no!
and
But I locked the door.
you see you lock the door of your little announcement, and then you see Andrew Splice Clay covers the microphone. He goes, listen, you're a fucking asshole, but do you want to fucking die? That guy's out of his fucking mind. You're fucking crazy. Holy shit.
I overestimated
minute.
this.
Where's Frank?
Who's Frank?
No, I'm sorry. Where's Gary? Gary Snailsky or whatever I said. his last-
Snailsley.
Snailsley.
He had to make.
For 2 hours?
It was really bad.
Holy shit. That's bad.
He ate some bad hot wings.
Yeah, that's Skullface's strip club.
Well, I gotta say, that team did pretty good, but you see somebody comes knocking on the door, and he goes and opens it, and it's a very nervous-looking person who starts talking to Andrew Splice Gray. And he goes, all right. Holy shit, really? All right. And Andrew Splice Gray sits down and looks to you and goes, you're fucking nuts. And he grabs the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems we have a change of plans. What was going to be a few more rounds of glorious combat has been altered. One of our most wonderful patrons has decided to step into the ring himself along with his champion. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You get the treat of witnessing Skullface
The bitch.
and Thrawn, and the crowd's like, like going ape shit. And he goes, but on one condition will they fight. Only one fucking condition. Skullface has asked me specifically to demand the presence of the 3 champions who have fought tonight. It seems that some people, and he looks right at you, want these few renegades to win.
He's just vaping. Looking right at the alien.
You can see it
Sliming.
because of slime. And he goes, and our glorious Skullface sees that as unfair. So he is set to rectify the situation. So, our 3 champions, Wishbone, Mavacos, and Headhunter, please step out of the ring if you're not too scared.
I'm out there.
Oh shit, that was
All
fast.
4 of my hands are flipping him off.
Both of my hands are flipping him
There you go,
off.
you're already out there. I didn't even. Oh shit! Look at that. Well, all right then.
I'm gonna flex at him.
You flex and the crowd goes nuts. And goes, no.
I want to appear from behind her flex. Like, from hide to out of hide, like...
This is your team intro, your gladiator team intro. As she... And you... And Headhunter just walks out, I guess.
Walks out of the bathroom.
It's got toilet
paper on my boot.
What's happening? And he goes, well, all right then, ladies and gentlemen. Then now's the time.
Were we eating goos in between this? Are we fully
Yes,
healed?
they were feeding you jellies. Did you take any, Headhunter? Did you accept the heal jellies?
No, but I've been healing from my small amounts of radiation.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, set your eyes to the stage to welcome the one, the only, Thrawn. And out comes Thrawn. This big motherfucker. Where's my ogre? Where'd my ogre go? Oh, you know what? I'd like to switch with him because he's really, really big.
Big Gabe.
Ugly boy.
You make me sick. You make me sick. And out comes this huge creature in the kind of, I would say a lot of the lights of the glow pit kind of go out for ambiance like a WWE match. And
What's that?
And you see, stepping out, glowing in the dark, this sickly green,
Glows in the dark.
which he did not before.
Oh no.
Out comes Thrawn, his wings kind of stretching out behind him. This glowing sword, red hot. This shield that he holds in his other hand, electrified and zapping the ground. Other 2 limbs sprouting from his body which he never had. One smoking this sickly green, and the other dripping this disgusting acidic material onto the ground.
Oh,
I
shit.
give you Thrawn.
Ooh,
That's a nice picture.
it is a very
Thank
nice
you.
picture.
Looks
I
like
wanted to make sure I had it done for today.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry I'm gonna kill him. Horribly.
That's okay. I planned on it. I hope you kill him horribly. The crowd goes apeshit. No need for any introductions or anything. Everybody is just spazzing out at the joy. And of course, as always, or as promised, we give you the wise, the mighty, the classy
The moist.
Skullface! And the crowd goes ape shit, and you see walking out this huge orc. I would say he's large. He's a pretty large guy. One arm missing a pinky, the other arm, kind of the forearm replaced by this crazy apparatus, this nasty claw of blades with a big, awesome fucking gun sticking off the end of it, like he fixed it
the
to
dog.
And his back, Alex, has about 6 tanks of this glowing liquid that is tubed and injecting into his body. He did not have this before, and his eyes are glowing an intense radioactive green. And I give you skull.
Ooh, he's like
Sure
Bane.
is a skull.
He's bad.
I love it. He's got an AK-47 built into his arm.
What do you think the super cool gun that he had is?
AK-47.
Wait till you see what it's called.
Take it.
And he walks out.
Face 47.
And he looks to both of you, or he looks to you, to the other two, and just kind of points.
I'm going to do one air horn.
And as you guys step out, the crowd going wild, and everybody, spazzing the fuck out, there is a moment where
Maddox, come on.
Skullface and Thrawn go to the middle to meet you. With the crowd roaring and Andrew Splice Clay saying some shit. But Skullface walks up and you are again face to face with him for the first time in forever, Headhunter. And he looks you up and down. I know who you are. You little fucking whelp. You come back here after all this time.
Maddox, stop eating a bone.
Right
you-
under the mic, too.
You got the fucking balls. Come back to my city and steal from my gang. And then come back again to face me in a fucking arena. Yeah, I know it was you little shit stain. You and that jelly freak and this four-armed psycho. You fucked with my operation. You got in my way and you took my pinky, you little shit. I'm gonna rip your fucking spine out and beat you to death with it. Humans. He's standing there. Do you have anything to say to him?
Can't wait to remove every one of your limbs and then your face.
Oh. Saucy.
Air horn.
You know, I thought about doing the same thing to your mother, and then I thought, it's a waste of my time. One slug to the brain.
Are we
That
just
was all
standing?
she was fucking worth.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to fight.
And he backs up and he goes, "Oh, don't worry, I'm just giving you some juice." He goes,
You like juicies.
Prepare for the ass whooping of a lifetime, boy.
Oh, whoa.
Maybe I'll let you live long enough to sink into that goo. And the whole time that those two are speaking,
What
Thrawn
goo?
is just breathing and staring at you. Just
It's almost nice to see you've not gotten any more cunning.
I do not want to be here.
Uh-huh.
I was not supposed to be here.
Too bad.
You will help me get out. I will use your blood at the outskirts of the city where magic still reigns. And I will contact her, and she will bring me back. Stop, what is that? I don't like it! Oh, and he sprays acid everywhere. Now then,
Initiative.
you guys back out. Let's roll some initiative, gang.
Are we adding our
You
initiative score to
fucking
this?
kidding me with the natural ones.
Are we what?
Oh, should we have been adding our initiative to this? Whole
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, that's what initiative is.
Rip. 21.
Yeah, I haven't been either, to be honest.
Okay, so who got 20 to 15?
What if you get more than 20?
What? More than 20 is 20 to 15.
I got 21.
Okay, Mav definitely goes first. Who got 15 to 10?
I
What'd you get?
got 17.
Oh, you got 20 to 15 then. Okay.
15.
Alex.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
And
just,
then, Skull.
he tweeted again.
I'm trying.
I can
Sorry.
taste
Yeah.
it.
6.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like
I got a natural
garbage
1.
onions.
Yeah, that's exactly what it smells like. Onions.
Wish.
Meat
and-
onions.
I'm so sorry. It's his last name is tummy medicine.
Medic's got a bad tummy medicine. That means we gotta put him down.
Got him. Okay, so Mav, you are up.
Do we have any minuses?
I said we just.
That's completely, you ready? Me and you, let's determine who gets pluses and minuses for their. It didn't count it for initiative, but let's do this. I got an 8.
I got 17.
All right, what do you say? Oh God, what do you say to kick this off? It floated to me.
Skullface. You're a bitch.
And the crowd goes, and they're actually laughing because they like this kind of humor.
Yeah.
And you're kind of angry because none of these are jokes, but they all seem to
Sons of
enjoy
bitches.
it. So you guys all get a +4. And
Yeah.
Andrew Splice Gray goes, he starts sweating because Skullface looks at you and then he looks at him and he's like, you're gonna get me fucking killed, you asshole.
I rolled 30 to sneak.
I'm sure it worked.
Yeah, yes, neither of them are, it's fine, you're good. You're
I'm
good.
gonna-
Very large.
Climb up onto
You're
you.
no longer there. No, okay.
I'm gonna climb up onto her and just kind of whisper in her ear throw me the next chance you get behind the green guy. And then
Real
They're both
creepy, like.
real creepy because I gotta be quiet and shit, and I'm stuck on the back of her, so I'm like,
Okay.
just tell me the next time you got it. Okay, cool, thanks.
So you just wanna stealth as your action this turn?
I'm conceding the rest of my turn.
Do you want to hold your action?
Sure,
then?
why the fuck not?
So what
It's
would
like-
you do? You hold your action until you are thrown behind the green guy. Because then
Yes.
you can use an action immediately, even though it won't be your turn.
Yes, because I want her to throw me and I want to attack. So,
So you can essentially go on her turn then
Yep.
after she throws. No problem. Okay, so that's your turn, Alex.
Can I jet boost, knee him in the groin, and grapple him?
Okay, you launch and slam your knee. Okay, so
The knee's not really attack, it's more like insult.
okay,
'Cause my
so
action's gonna
roll
be something
roll to
else.
hit. Roll to like tackle him.
18.
That is his AC.
So it hits.
Yes.
I'm-
You collide. Your knee slams into his genitals. He's just wearing sort of big baggy pants, so he's like, "Oh fuck!"
What's the monk melee?
Oh
thing?
shit.
D8s instead of like
Plus strength.
ones. Yes, I
Alright,
believe so.
so before I'm gonna
I
pop.
think it's 1d8 plus your strength modifier.
1d8 plus strength. I'm gonna pop my radiation overload. So we're gonna be in a cloud. Me, him, and the other big green dude.
Okay. No, I will say you guys. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So you and you blast.
So he has to do a DC
blast.
13.
Oh,
DC
is that
13 what?
copyright?
Connor.
Con, sorry.
Okay. He is choosing not to.
Okay. I'm sure this is gonna help him too. So he takes 66 radiation
He
damage.
does not. As you slam into him and pop the radiation, you feel the radiation flood into your system, empowering you. And as the green smoke surrounds you, you're grappled and you're face to face with him, and you feel his arms boom, and grab around you, and you can feel his muscles growing larger, and you look into his eyes, and they grow wider, and you see the green veins, and you can see the tanks on his back glowing intensely, and the tubes pumping in, and he goes, "You're fucked now, boy." And he begins to grow in the smoke. And as you're like, and he grows massively larger than his original size.
Oh, Lord.
And in your grasp, or in his grasp, you are now crushed in Skullface's hands
Like
as
the
he
end of
grows
Arkham
huge,
Asylum.
and the rest of the crowd is like, "Oh, like what the fuck?" His other arm's still small though because of the gun.
Do I
Because
get
it doesn't grow; it's metal.
do I get my attacks?
It's like, What?
Do I still get my attacks?
So you chose to grapple with him,
Mhm.
and that's what you're doing. Do you still want to grapple with him? Or do you just want to, like...
Okay, yeah, just get the fuck away from him.
Roll dexterity saving throw. He's gonna... I got a 3, so...
14 plus 5.
You're fine. So as he and tries to grip you with his arm, you just like and you jump backwards. You're like in midair, like away from his face. His huge.
I'm gonna fire
fucking body.
my shotgun blast. How many attacks do I get if you count the first? Do you count the first like dive towards him as? an
No.
attack?
We'll say it's your movement because you didn't actually hurt him. So
Okay.
you were just getting to him technically.
Yeah.
And then you
Alright.
chose not to grapple him, and you just want to attack. So all 3. You hitting him with the rad bugger?
Yeah, 15 plus 14.
That hits.
Alex, use your roller.
I
8
bought
plus
it for
14.
you, son of a bitch. What?
It's holding all my stuff. 8 plus 14.
Yes.
10 plus 14, 24.
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna do it all on the dice roller thing. So you don't keep crying.
Or just use the
46
dice
plus
roller. I
15.
got you.
4d6.
New campaign. That's changing. You're not doing that.
You get a disadvantage.
Why do you bring your Viking? You're not using him.
I just wanted him to be.
Just in case my
just
character
charging
dies.
up.
I just want him to be included.
Just in case my character dies. 84 damage.
84. Woo! God damn. 84.
I guess I'll just be shooting his skull face.
As you boom, boom, boom.
Oh no, I want to take aim at the vials.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Then I'm changing that.
I thought that was about to open to a repo song.
You did 84 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and you destroy 2 of the vials as they and they explode on his back.
And his
he-
massive hard-on just drops.
He's like, "Rah," as some of the 2 and begin to swim around. Smart move. As he's, and you, and like 3-point landing on the ground as he, it is now Skullface.
I want to drink the water.
You have large amounts, so make sure that you have that. And I'm gonna say because of the area you're in, you don't succumb to Mad Rad syndrome. You're just good.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fucking Skullface's turn, motherfucker.
Large amounts?
What?
Large amounts are huge.
It's large, not huge.
Okay.
Not huge. Okay, he is going to back up, and just as sort of a frantic move, he is going to swipe at you with his metal claw arm. No, he's not. He's going to swipe at you with his huge hand. Fuck that. Alright, so... 19 plus 15.
That doesn't hit. Oh, I forgot.
Okay. And that's going to be... 3, 6. 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my goodness. It's a bad roll.
It was really bad. 3d6. No,
You average. All the way down the vent.
I got it.
Ooh.
That's better.
Boofer, we're gonna sell you.
12.
I can't look
Hey,
at my
15.
don't eat that.
And 15 slashing damage.
No eating.
Let's see.
As he just boom and paws you with his massive clawed hand.
Ugh.
As you're like, now roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 3. I get to reroll.
You're indomitable. Fuck that.
15.
The broken one.
15?
Mm-hmm. Do I get plus 4?
15 does not save. Do you want to use your other indomitable?
Do I get the plus 4?
Maddox.
Yes, you do.
So I
oh,
save.
that saves. Okay, you're good. You using the 16 to save. So you are not prone. You and catch yourself as he slams
Like
you.
a anime landing, sliding backwards.
Yeah, I guess so. As you do so, do you want to stay really close to him or back up?
Back up.
So when he throws you, you kind of land closer to like over here, so you have some distance. And he
I want to stay away from the barriers, though.
he lines himself up and he
I'm a
begins to
dash.
charge at you.
Jet boot. Jet boot. Hoo ha ha.
He gets a 9 plus 15. Does that hit you?
No. Yeah.
Yes.
But I use my jet boots.
So you have to do a dexterity saving throw. I'll give you, I don't know, advantage because you have jet boots.
14 plus 5 does a 19
Things
save.
come to an end.
It does.
It's the
You
inside
do.
out.
You are going to take half of this damage.
And the
it's all sixes! But it's half, I hate it.
Hail Stan.
That's 18,
cut in half.
cut in half, so 9. 9 bludgeoning damage. However, well, you technically dodge, so he does not slam you headlong into
He
the...
slams into it though.
You know what? I'm gonna say you both do, because you weren't able to get completely out of the way, because he's huge shape. So you are both going to take the damage of the fucking fire nonsense. Stop it,
Even
Jeff.
in a world of saves, you lose.
For 12 fire damage to both of you.
Haha!
Okay.
The bugbear.
What's the first damage he's taken?
Besides the
gonna-
84 damage I just did.
And that his charge counts as 2, so he's out of moves. Wishbone!
It is my turn.
It is your turn. You are here with Mav behind you. There is a huge green guy here and a big green guy here. He said throw me behind the green guy, did not specify which.
It is true.
You are not a smart person, but these guys are both green.
I don't care out of character which green guy you throw me at. They're both gonna die. So, if you want to flip a coin,
is
or
this
if you want...
is this how we are?
Yeah.
If I'm facing this one.
You broke it!
What an angry boy.
You can't have it anymore, it's broken!
Since I'm facing this way, I'll do it. 'Cause
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm not going to say you have to roll for that. You just throw.
It's all gone.
Mav, whee! You land behind him. You are still stealth. He does not even see you go back there.
Can
What do you
I-
do? He's fixated on you. Just.
While I'm going over him, have like a flip and then try to slice down like the back of his head and his neck.
Yeah.
Like as I go through. I can
Sure.
roll acrobatics for that if you want me to.
I like it. What are you using?
That's a good question, isn't it? Let's say the dagger. I'm not throwing it, but I'm holding on to it.
Okay.
And doing that.
The Rakshasa
So-
dagger?
Yeah. So that's
Rastafarian dagger.
18 plus 14 plus 4.
That hits. You hit him.
I crit on 19, right? I think that's what it was.
I think you do, yeah.
So, that's fine. So that'd be 96 plus a d4 plus 8. Plus 3d6. So it's 12d6?
Ooh.
Give me just a moment.
Oh, stealth attack. I forgot about stealth attack.
Yes.
Sneak damage.
She's a rogue.
Forgot about that.
She's a rogue.
That dirty sneak damage.
She's a rogue.
Thank you, Alex.
She's a rogue. She gets snake attack. Snake attack.
Applebee's. Applebee's. Is your belly okay? Is your belly okay?
Holy shit.
That's a lot of rolls there. He might die in one hit.
I
No,
don't
there's
think
no
so.
way.
I don't think so.
How much HP does he have?
A lot.
What about the other guy?
A lot.
What about the other guy?
9 plus...
You?
A lot.
Yeah.
For the friendly
50 points of damage.
Good go. Good go.
Stop.
We're devolving.
As you fucking and slash down his head between his horns, just leaving a huge gash on the top of his head. As he just, oh no! You land behind him. He still does not know where you are. No, he does. He'll be able to. It is technically your turn.
Was that a bonus action or an action?
I'd say it's a bonus action.
Oh shit, I forgot
Alright.
my large amount of healing. Can I just say something for a second?
Yes.
If I drop below half health, my survival gives me plus 11 HP every round. My rad serum gives me plus 5, and now with the large amount, that's 25 HP a round.
Around.
So you like pop right back up to
Don't worry.
50 something health with. Oh my god.
Don't worry, that's okay.
Fists of Fury.
4 Fists of Fury, Thrawn! Thrawn!
Hold on, I need my calculator.
What are you doing, sleepy boy? Wanna go upstairs?
No, mother, I do not want to go upstairs. It is me, Medix.
10. No, wait. Oops, that is
10 does not hit.
No, that was wrong. 16.
Doesn't hit.
16.
16 does not hit.
Well, you need to be more specific. 26.
That does hit.
23.
That hits.
25.
Those all hit. Ah, there we are. Can I have one more d6?
No, I need it.
Oh wait, I have all of them right here.
I need D6.
I forgot to add all of Skullface's pluses.
Oops.
Too
It
late.
hits you.
It's
I
too
know, it's
late.
too late now.
That's
Er,
okay.
It started already. Now you gotta wait until the end of the game.
The end of the beginning of the end.
Yes, I mean. 33.
33 damage.
Yes.
Nice. As you boom, 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 and are just slugging into Thrawn. He's fucking taking the damage, and he's upset about it. I'll be honest. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright. Thrawn's turn! Thrawn is going to swing at you with his big fucking plasma sword. Yes,
Okay.
you.
So it's Thrawn's turn of hand.
What?
What does that even fucking
Continue.
mean? Tim?
Oh.
Shut up.
That's kind of a reach. I see what you're going for there.
No,
I
you're
don't.
garbage human. Does that count as your bad joke?
Yes.
No, it has to be good. Alex,
My turn?
will you laugh at his bad joke?
I'm gonna laugh super hard.
Do it right now. Oh, I gotta roll a hit.
You
first.
asked for
I'm
this.
excited.
You asked for this.
This is what our neighbors get.
11
It
plus
just
10.
looks like a blue ruler.
What would that be? 21?
Yes. Damn.
Yeah.
Boy.
You might have to like suppress that in the file.
Alex will have white noise. Alex opens his mouth.
I like to fall asleep to these stories.
You have done that yourself.
And blood coming out
21.
of his ear.
Alright, 21 slashing and fire damage.
This one should
Oh,
be titled
resistant.
Headphone
As the
Users Beware.
No, you're not. You're Wishbone now. And you're also not
Is he
raging
sleeping on the
yet.
couch?
What 21
Yeah.
damage plus
Yes.
9?
So it's 21 slashing and fire damage to you.
So is it 2 types of damage? So 21 times 2?
No.
Okay.
It's slashing and fire. So if you were immune to one, you'd still get hurt because it's both plasma.
Are you
And then
gonna
it's
play
plus
D&D?
5. So 26 damage to you. As he boom slashes you with it. And then he is going to
Oh, cutie.
Hi, sleepy boy.
he is going to retch his arm
Out of the
Talia?
socket.
No, the gross, like, mutated-looking arm that was spewing acid spins around, like, unnaturally, and it looks almost like he doesn't even notice it, as it and points at you, and he is going to use Acid Spew. I want you to roll a DC 15, or no, DC Dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
you need to
it's
beat a
totally
15.
15.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Dex? What is... We have
just
plus
like I
4
Am
right now,
Legend.
too.
You have plus 4, yeah.
18? So, yeah.
That's
18
exactly
to
how
beat
I
it?
Am Legend ended.
She's trying so hard to get on the chair with you.
You can do it, boy.
How do you humans do this?
Watch your jump.
I know.
So,
There it goes.
8, 12,
Almost. It was bad.
16,
Hey, Bug.
He's in heaven.
This is what you want.
I
you
think he's sleepy.
take 25 acid damage cut in half,
So that's
which would be
13, I
13 acid damage as it kind of showers in this huge cone of acid just spewing everywhere. Oh no, I'm sorry, a line of acid. And that is going to be Thrawn's turn. Jelly Slimefeld,
Do you want me to roll for you?
No. Oh yes.
are you ready to roll?
Yes.
I got a 9.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Fuck.
That should be +8.
No. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're running out of time. Let's
I
do
want
it.
to click 2 more buttons.
Yeah, we have to finish this up. Click all of them.
I'm gonna click 2 more buttons.
2 buttons.
How many buttons are there?
Infinity.
Who said that was me?
There's 6 buttons technically because I roll a d6 to do it every time.
Wow,
Well, this
I
is
thought
the
you said a
last
whole
2
panel.
buttons.
No. He clicks them. I roll them at random. He just
Tactical nuking bound. Beep.
click 2 buttons.
Yes.
Okay. So I got this one
Be nice to
twice.
your daddy.
So you see the heating coils of all of the room.
I want to
Arena
jet
go-
boost up.
And all of you have to make a DC dexterity saving throw.
When
And
do I
it
ever
better
Ooh,
be
19.
high. My boy.
I got a critical success.
Really?
Yeah.
Good luck.
I got. What am I rolling?
Dex, I think.
You're not
What did
using
you
your
get?
pocket.
22.
Really?
Yeah.
And you got a
19
natural
plus 5.
I got a.
I could re-roll to see if I get a 20.
What did you get?
26.
Fuck. Okay, so you all take half.
Nothing.
I hate that. You succeed and you take
Yeah.
half.
Especially a Nat calling bad game.
Yeah, especially critical success. You still take half? That's bad game.
You make
Bad
me
DM.
How about you guys stop being so
Look how
mean to
angry he is. He's angry.
He's mad.
He took a bite of the anger
He
pizza.
ate the anger pizza.
The whole thing. And he didn't
God.
share.
Oh, my leg.
You could have done this yourself.
7.
I did.
That's how much?
But look how
No,
happy he is.
that's the first amount.
Just to be honest.
Well, I'm not adding. You can add it. You're the DM.
I thought you were gonna,
Does this count as a new round? Me rolling that?
29 fire damage.
Cut in half.
Can't stop us now.
Oh shit.
14.
Thrawn.
Or
Oh,
15.
15, I think.
Oh no, Thrawn.
No. Oh no, Thrawn's getting
Oh
hurt.
no, Thrawn.
Boofer's like my boyfriend Thrawn.
So 29 cut in half is
15.
15.
Playing Boofer based.
As the plasma coils and just send this just sort of closes the disc. It's like a radius of pure plasma energy. And you see Thrawn just sort of confused, goes and gets hit in it as you leap up out of the way. You jet boost your way back. I'm gonna say, Mav, you jump backwards and land on some of those rebars that are still on the thing, like my old friends. And
Good boy.
leaping out of it with his huge form is surprisingly...
Does his vials break?
Good boy.
What?
Does his vials break?
No, he didn't. He got hit by it a little bit, but he only took 15 damage, so they're getting hurt. But he and lands,
I'm done.
only taking some of the damage on his little booties.
Booty.
Mav, your turn.
Where did you say I flew to? I'm on the rebar, like over here.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You pressed 2 of the buttons and it
Yes,
did
you
it
did.
twice.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, did the plasma thing twice?
Jelly Slimefeld's a wild card.
Yes.
No, it's very predictable.
Also, yeah.
Too precious. You know that? Too sweet.
What's half of 23?
12.
What is it? 12?
11 or 12.
So you
depending
also
how
take
round
that.
up.
You round up.
You got spoiled.
take half of that.
You're not sitting up there again.
Wait, we take 12 damage?
Yeah.
On top of it, yeah, because he pressed both the buttons.
I don't know what to tell you.
The crowd is fucking loving it. Okay, math.
Can I hide? Will you allow me to hide?
Yeah, you're a rogue.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know.
yeah, bonus action, absolutely.
24, not nat.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
did it. Jesus.
I'm gonna use movement and bonus action to leap off of the rebar and then slice down with the underboss's rapier unthrown again.
Oh, remember the underboss?
Such a consenting party.
What?
26?
Yes.
Yes.
That hits. I'm saying how she consented to helping us.
Oh yeah,
She was
very
completely
helpful.
Yeah,
consenting.
she was cool once. upon a
13
time.
damage. I definitely got 15 or higher on an attack roll. Natural 15 or higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to roll a 15 or higher.
Yeah, no. Okay, so 15 damage with that rapier.
How much? 15?
Yep.
Do you get sneak attack?
Not bad.
Oh, shit.
Yes, you do.
Fuck. 15 plus. Do you have a dice roller with me?
I do.
Will you roll me 9d6s, please?
Ooh, that's high, Evan.
Goo.
9. Let me remove that 15 because you're not using a shotgun, I don't think. Oh god, Evan.
Oh god, me. How much?
28. Let me reroll.
Really good.
32.
It's a pretty,
37.
pretty good range of numbers.
You, like a rocket, and slice, and you can see as you rip open some of his stomach.
My
and You
stomach.
just see this sickly sort of ichor come pouring
How's he
out.
looking?
Not well. He looks very hurt.
Ooh.
He got slammed by the plasma from the arena. You guys both fucked him up. Wishbone was just using him like a punching bag, and you were been gashing him with special
Mav,
attacks.
in the middle of what seems to be like this intense bloodlust, just like screams at. He's like, "This one's mine!" and it's like going after him, kind of like a cat with a mouse that you don't want him to
Kidney
have.
shotting him and shit.
He's looking around, like, I guess at you, kind of moving, and he looks kind of scared.
Oh, good.
You've never seen him like that before. Alex? There you are, squared off with him. Skullface. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's see. Let me look at my toolkit.
Okay.
Me too, Boofer.
That shotgun was doing a good job.
It was. I think I'm just. I don't want to be so
Violent.
violent.
That's all this campaign is.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot him 3 times and then use action surge to shoot him another 3 times. So I'm gonna roll to hit. Does a 12 plus 14 plus 4 hit?
Yes.
Does a 9 plus 18 hit? I'm just
Yes.
gonna add the 4 to my attack.
Yeah.
Alex, roller.
Does a 14? Does
You
a
need to get a
18 plus
spray bottle.
1 hit?
Yes.
Does a
Breeze.
18 plus 2 hit?
Yes.
All right, that's the first
Those
3.
ones were close.
Is that air?
Yeah, it was.
Here.
Does a 18 plus 2 hit?
Yes.
Does a 18 plus 11 hit?
Yes.
And a 19 hits.
Yes. All of them hit.
All of them hit.
Was that a natural 19?
No.
Ah. Shame. Condition him like a dog.
We've got a water spritzer too if we want to try the catnip.
I'm under my new character.
It's okay, Boofer.
How? How did you
I have
get
multiple
under-
windows open. So 4d6 plus 15.
He doesn't have guns though.
Why are you pouting? Is he so worked out?
Sorry, this is a lot of math. So let's see. This is gonna be
Yeah, just add them all up for me. In the meantime,
1,
well, the next person is Skullface.
30,
No, it's me.
Hoo-ha-ha.
25.
No, it's Skullface. Jeff?
28. 35. Ooh.
15.
I think it's just you.
Do I get
Oh,
2
nat
action
20
surges or
with that.
1?
I also rolled 2 nat 20s already.
True.
I'm just high and low.
Oh, and I heal. I forgot to do that.
I haven't seen a beating this bad since I watched.
You're still here?
I want to force myself to throw up on the desk.
Holy shit! This might be the highest amount of damage ever
Since
did.
I watched a bunch of kids beat the fuck out of that homeless guy.
And he starts laughing.
See, I
And
thought that
everyone
was
goes,
gonna
"Yay!" And he goes,
His eye fell out.
Jesus
Alright, I got the damage for you, little guy.
See.
Alright. You now all get -4 to everything that you do.
What?
Ah.
Well, I almost added the damage to my health.
Alex becomes invincible.
What's the number, buddy?
175
Oh,
Really?
Yikes!
on the right hand
Look at
side.
Alex using the notes.
Action surge, baby.
The light's on fire.
Okay.
He just rips it. No.
5 damage.
Where are you going after, Booster?
How many vials get destroyed?
So. You watch as. What did you use for this?
The shotgun.
He's gonna have an accident if he doesn't.
What? What's the matter?
Boofer, get off the couch.
I like your little frosting
It's okay. He just needs to go to bed.
He goes to swing at you. You fucking duck and roll out of the way. Boom, boom, and blast one of the things.
Donkey punch.
Oh, so some of this you were doing the first bit at his tanks.
Well,
So
I mean,
we'll
it should
say-
still damage him.
It will. As you
They're
boom,
connected to
blast one of the tanks, he swings down, boom, and he blasts another one.
Is he sitting?
Yeah.
He swings at you, you run up his arm, and
Rub-a-dub-a-doo!
and blast the other two into pieces as he's and kind of stumbles, and you see him puke as he
Ooh.
swings his hand backwards, and you just
Hit a nerve.
you jet boost over it, boom, and blast it, boom, into his fucking face, blasting out one of his eyes.
Ooh.
As he and he just is like roaring with hatred.
He's upset.
But you're doing a pretty good job. You're fucking him up. Now, he's desperate. And he shifts himself. I'm actually going to say that he... No, because that'll give him an opportunity to attack. Fuck it.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
moved. I get to attack again.
No, he moved within your melee.
I'm on his arm.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
Yeah, but
Within your melee. He's going to go...
That's his move.
Yeah.
I hate you so fucking much.
And he points his little gun arm at you. And you're like,
gimp
it's
arm.
like, it looks so small on his, why is it glowing like that? And this AK kind of thing that's strapped to him, like the AK-47, you can see that the barrel is like glowing intensely with this green. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw -4.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Is that even hitting him though?
Well, I get.
Oh!
Does my large amount of radiation give me advantage? That way I don't have to use action Indomitable again.
Does it say that it gives you advantage?
I have to look at it.
Because I think it just adds to them.
It says advantage for large. Let me see.
You have succumbed to large amounts of
You
radiation.
gain advantage on saving throws against magical effects, as well as strength, dex, and con saves.
Yeah, this is a dex save, so yes.
So let me see. How many Indomitables do I get?
I don't know.
Oh, 3. So I already used 1 last time. I'm gonna use Indomitable now. 18. Does it 18 save?
No.
I gotta do it again. Oh, fuck. Yeah, another 18.
You want to put this in the check?
Nope.
You don't think it's
So
working?
you want to take
No, I
all
don't
this
want to waste
damage.
anymore. It's not worth the piss of the comedy.
Holy shit, I'm rolling really fucking well, man.
bucket of water from the ceiling.
Oh, wow, wow. Oh, I forgot to heal. Wow. I'm gonna roll again. I like how it upsets you. It puts
Okay.
the lotion on its
Woo,
skin.
now let me add up my business.
Or else it gets the hose again. He's sleepy.
You laying down?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Like a cutie pie.
I kept telling him he was sleepy. He didn't believe me.
She says, falling asleep.
Listen, it's past my bedtime.
He fires this round from the gun, and it boom, and it flies down to you. And you guys on the other side, it's too bright. When it hits,
So
the
bright.
flash is intense. You don't even know what's happening. You guys see this boom, and it is a 20-foot. I'm gonna say, for the sake of fucking brevity here, let's say you guys don't
Brevity.
get hit. But it is like a small nuclear explosion of radioactive fire that just boom, slams you with it. And you take 72
Ugh.
Huh. Makes me wish I had my bulletproof vest on.
fire,
damage.
force, and radiation damage. You're immune to the radiation damage, but you still take fire and force. So
Is it fire and
72
flames?
damage as it boom,
Oh,
and it
so
will
it's
blast. What?
times two.
And you don't. I don't think you get blasted back. Actually, let me see. Nope, just damage.
Well, that's fantastic.
As he fires his atomic shot at you, and you
All
see
in
that,
my mouth!
you see that as you're like, oh fuck, as you're kind of shaking
Subtle.
from it, you see him walk through it, and you can see him like,
Slipping it.
and he's breathing it in, and as he's breathing it in, you can see his wounds healing.
Oh,
As
so
he's like,
fun. I love bosses that heal.
Oh, you get to heal at 25 every round, you big baby.
He's a boss though.
He looks to you, and
He looks to you.
he's the boss, though. That makes him. He's supposed to be stronger.
Bosses
than
should
you.
never heal.
Bosses
Give him a million
Why are
health.
bosses strong? I said to them.
Good one.
Got him.
He's going to swing his claw.
Atomic cock. There's a surprise at the end.
If it's large enough, is it a weapon?
The atomic drip.
It's melee.
He is going to swing you.
The atomic inchworm.
Natural 20.
Ah!
6 is 11.
I'm gonna ignore
12.
it.
Ignore the damage.
Oh wait.
12 plus 10.
Hey, can I
22.
deflect
22.
missiles?
Times 2.
Can I deflect missiles?
44.
Too late, buddy. You
Not
have to
too
announce
late.
What happened? It is too late.
Not too
also,
late.
that's not technically a missile. It is like an explosion.
Everything's a missile.
Where it lands, it explodes.
Every projectile is a missile.
12 times 2
44.
is.
Or 12
22.
times 2 is.
24.
12 times 2 is 24.
Yeah.
No, I got.
What is that?
Oh, no, yeah, 12. 12 times 2
24.
plus 10.
32.
34.
No, I'm sorry.
34.
Plus 20 because the 10 is
Trying
down.
to save Alex.
44.
No, they're on it. It's okay.
So he swings at you, doing 44 bludgeoning and slashing damage.
Oh wow, that's a big hand right there.
As he-
44.
Boom! Slamming you with his hand.
Oh, so that at least breaks me halfway, which allows me to use my survivor health pool. Let's see, 16.
I'm screaming, my boy! In the survivor announcer's booth.
He's getting thwacked around.
I mean, oh,
That means
no,
41
okay.
HP around.
You are surviving. And
And
also announced.
And I have my
he's not doing
healthy
brutal
health.
charge, so he is
I know.
going to
Angry cock slap.
do plasma claws. No, he's just gonna do that again.
Me, me, me,
Is an 18 hit?
Nope.
Does not?
It does.
Okay.
What's your AC?
5. I have this really shitty armor,
11.
Is it 17?
so it's 17.
7.
11 plus 10 is 21. I forgot to add the 10s to all of his other attacks. 11 plus 10 is 21. 21 bludgeoning and slashing damage as he backhands you again.
Literally, if he did that, I would have been one-hitted.
What?
If you've been adding 10s.
To his other attacks. He gets plus 10 when he's huge. To his damage. So, boom, boom, boom! That's his move. That's Skullface's attack.
Does he get another round too?
Oh, it's Wishbone's turn.
How about you just have him kill me right there? Fucking.
How you have like crazy health? How low?
I'm literally below half.
This guy has tanks on his back, right?
Yes.
Not anymore. Now they're like festering wounds that are bleeding.
And his
they're
hard on's
bleeding this
subduing.
radioactive goo. But he just put himself in a nuclear
Kill them all and
cloud.
get them over with. Oh, what's the waste of time?
The wounds are.
No, do you want to fight him or do you want to go for a button? You're starting to learn what the buttons do.
Ooh.
You know which one's plasma, which one's the spears, and which one opens the floor.
I want to try to open the floor and shoot the spears.
2.
19.
Oh, poor baby.
Don't fucking stop it, you dick!
And you
Ew, what are you doing
open
to
the
his
floor and
pants?
fire the spears. We'll get to that in 2 seconds. Wishbone, let's do your attack first, and then the arena.
So what's keeping him powered? It's just in his bloodstream?
Yes. He has
Milk him.
He has a serum similar to what Alex has, spoiler. So, he's scary.
No, really?
Alright, I'm gonna rage.
He got desperate when Alex broke all of the tanks on his back, so that's why he nuked himself.
I know you mean glass tanks.
And I
Keep
deflected it, but you
imagining,
said,
like, army
"You
tanks.
can't do that."
Yes, he has 6 army tanks on his back. I mean, he's big enough.
And then,
You're gonna what?
rage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, 4 Fists of Fury this guy again.
Thrawn?
Yes.
Oh, Thrawn.
Should I even roll?
Thrawn
Yeah,
the
you can roll.
savings behind.
Alright.
Oh wow.
He's not looking well.
He's mean.
Talia's falling asleep.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
because we.
okay.
That's because we start at 9 o'clock at
I
night.
also had a long day, I get it.
Mondays are
Ooh,
always
19. I saw another 19. 17.
Were they 2 19s?
2
All
19s
4
and a
of them hit.
17.
It was 13, 19, 19, and 17.
Oh, are they crits for you though?
Talia,
How would you like him to die?
just wake up for a second because I would like you two to describe to me how Thrawn dies. I'm involving you in this because this is your bad guy. And now Wishbone doesn't care about you, but
No.
I would say Amanda probably cares enough to at least let you have
Don't assume. She might not care.
Okay, I don't know. Do whatever you want. Hate each other later.
What would you
I love
character
him.
do?
What what the heck? I'm here to make my puppy proud, so I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Wishbone.
Okay. Do you allow this to happen?
There's no way that
I'm
Mav
just
would be able to stop her
pummeling him.
short of trying to kill her.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you
So-
what.
It's a throwaway character, it's fine.
Well, I'll tell you what. You fucking punch him in the face.
Wow.
Boom! Boom! He swings the plasma thing. You just fucking bob and weave, slamming him like in right in the huge gash that she cut. Reach in and rip out some of his entrails that are now just spilling. You fucking uppercut him with another fist. He swings the shield at you. You catch it, and with 2 other fists, boom, boom, boom. Boom! Until his face is like half caved in. His guts are hanging out of his body. He slops to the ground, and as he spun around and lands on the ground, he looks up and he sees, as Wishbone, you're walking towards him, like from behind. He looks up and he sees Mav looking right at him. What do you want to say to him at least before Wishbone fucking annihilates this creature?
Mav actually looks desperate, and he scrabbles across the floor to him and is like, "Where is she? Where is she?" He really quickly puts his hands in his guts and like starts like pulling.
the boiling blood sea.
Mav
The wild wastes.
Oh.
doesn't care. He lets go and then lets her do whatever.
And you see the two, like, disgusting mutated arms both point to you, Mav. And he goes, no. And you see them and melt away. And as they
can't get it
melt,
up?
they turn into this hideous goo that slides across the floor, not dripping through the grated floor, but keeping itself. And as it slides, he goes,
No, do not leave me. I need your strength.
and just as he's reaching towards you, a hand grabs his, wrenches it back. Another one grabs these powerful hands of this four-armed mutant, picking up Thrawn.
Blood Eagle.
Do you wishbone him?
Yeah, sure. If you let me wishbone him, I'll wishbone.
As you pick him up, the screams of the crowd fall quiet.
And then I'm gonna
It
do
gets
what
a
I did
little
before.
weird.
I'm gonna throw the pieces at
Well,
this guy.
the scream of the crowd falls quiet for a moment, as you're like, and you hear, like, and you turn to your right and you see a small ghost dog standing there, and he goes, bark, bark, and he has a little detective hat, and you.
Like actual wishbone.
What's the story, Wishbone? And you look at him,
Oh my god.
and he nods to you.
His eyes are black.
And you. And the screams all come back all suddenly as you rip him apart and throw his pieces
Wishbone's
about the
black
room,
eyes.
just roaring as just pieces of Thrawn shower everywhere.
down here?
As you see this, you feel on your leg, and you look, and that same slime is crawling up your leg.
It's a symbiote.
It climbs up your leg. As you start touching it, it grabs onto your hands, and it's like. And as it starts grabbing you, you're like,
Into the mouth, into the
and
mouth.
you fall down and start rolling around. And as it reaches towards your face and touches like the skin of your head, you hear, "Hello,"
No.
in your mind, and you're as you're rolling around. We'll just say Matt is having a minute there,
episode.
having an
Not
episode.
a good time.
So you have opened the gates
Yes.
and washed the things. Thrawn is dead. Now.
What did you let out? The spheres?
I want everybody to roll dexterity saving throw.
Math.
Matt on the ground, not doing
19.
15?
You rolled a 19? You're good. What did you get?
well. 18.
Okay.
It's
yeah, it
only
was-
sheer
you-
luck
you-
that he's rolling away from all of it.
15? Ooh. I'm gonna have
It's
to.
okay. He also failed.
I'm gonna have to use Indomitable
Not so
again.
bad. 4.
It's like what, 3d6s?
So.
Can't be any worse
10,
than
11,
his-
12. 12 piercing damage.
Oh no, no!
As one of the rebars. However, you are pinned in place as the wall begins to move. He gets pelted. I'm gonna say he probably takes. What did I say?
49.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage times 2, so he
18.
takes like 24 damage on himself. As he just gets. He's like, fuck! As he's getting crushed with it. But you see him
Lean with the rock with it, crush.
still crawl, like, as he's ripping some of them out, like, kind of screaming. Mav, I'm gonna have you're falling asleep and your character's having a thing, so I'm gonna kick you out for a minute.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
I'm
let
gonna go check on the
Alex.
sheets.
Alex, the floor is opening.
Mm-hmm.
You rip the rebar out of your fucking leg. The serum kind of pumping through your veins. Your wounds are healing. His wounds are healing. This fight could go on. You know, it could just keep going. But this floor is opening up, and that killed the shit out of that big wolf. And those huge fish are like almost as big as he is. And he's kind of distracted, ripping these things out. Looks like he's losing it a little bit and getting enraged. It's your turn.
So you think he'll take a bait? Because I don't have anything that would really move him.
He hates you a lot.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna throw down my weapons and shout, "Fight me like a man."
So you fucking raise. Now you're on the. Do you want to be on the other side of the opening or the same side as him?
Whatever would be more easy for him to fall in. I'm guessing the other side. I don't know.
Well, he'd probably leap,
Yeah.
but here you could trick him.
Okay, then I'll do
So
that.
let's say he's on the same
Oh,
side.
I could teleport.
So, you and body slide
Well,
over
when
there.
he goes to attack me,
Oh, okay,
teleport
okay.
out of the way.
So you're here, and he rips a piece of the rebar out, throws it to the ground, takes his own arm, throws it to
shit.
the ground, and
I'm gonna eat your fucking bones.
and he
And then I'll start
and
running towards him.
he's going to use brutal charge and come for you.
Come for me.
Now he's gonna charge you. You're gonna be body sliding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Body slide.
Roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can body slide quicker than he can hit you.
15.
Wait, let me see.
Oh wait, I haven't been rolling with advantage, but whatever.
What did you get? 15?
15.
Not enough.
Should I roll advantage? Because
You technically get advantage. Okay.
that's a nat 19
Fuck you.
plus 5.
He was gonna take you into that. I was gonna fucking put you in that fucking slime.
So I die.
Good. Ooh.
Well, so you maybe get out, and you're gonna and he and starts roaring as you see the hideous face of Skullface, massive, gargantuan, almost the same size as you saw him in your mind. The way you remembered is him, gigantic, and you as a child, as he hauls ass towards you with rage, hate, and there's, well, you tell me. Is there any fear in Headhunter in this moment? How does he feel?
Justified. Because I know what's about to happen.
And in your fashion, I imagine you cock a smile at him. And your body disappears as he... And he fucking sort of glides in a desperate attempt to try to swing himself back around, grabs at the...
With one arm.
Oh, he has one arm. Disadvantage. 3. As he... His hands... Slips as he...
But he conveniently leaves the gun arm behind.
Well, he said, take
He
off
threw
your
it
weapons,
down.
fight me like a man. So I took it off. Otherwise, get in there and go get it.
Yeah.
So he falls in, and as it splashes, he starts...
Before his head
see,
disintegrates, can I grab his head?
well, so he's splashing around wildly and shrinking. As his body is shrinking, and you see his body dissolving. As he, no, and you see the shadows. Do you want to... You want to jump down and then jet boot back out? You want to get in there and saw his fucking head off in the ship?
I kind of do.
You do?
Yeah.
Alright, so you jump in. How much health you got?
148. I just healed myself.
You're okay, hold on. It does a lot
Can I
of
grab the
damage.
mic?
Yes.
Skullface.
He's burning to death. What do you want?
Oh, he's burning?
He's melting.
Oh, I thought it was just water, but the evil things were in it.
No, there's horrific radiation.
Oh, never mind. On the mic.
I want you to take a Constitution saving throw.
First one was a 14, but I'm gonna re-roll it. The same. I got it twice too.
Yeah, use the dice roller. Here, take this back.
No, I'm gonna fall asleep. I've gotta sit uncomfortably and I've gotta be cold. And then I will fall asleep.
Yeah, we might need to think about more time,
A different time.
different time.
Coffee time.
I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm
It's
sorry.
not your fault. This is a normal game from back in the day. We're just about the 3-hour mark now.
Back in the day.
I tried to do it in 2.
What?
Okay, you're going to take 80 damage as the ship is sizzling at you, but you jump on him, and as you leap on him, he grabs you desperately. He only has one arm and he's weak, it's melting, and I'll fucking bring you down with me, and your knife sinks into his neck as you, and he looks and he realizes what you're doing, and you see hate, fear, rage in his eyes, and panic at the end.
I want to tell him to look at me.
Damn.
He can't look away. He is
Because I got him by the head.
His
Yeah,
eyes are
he-
melting.
as you fucking start sawing it through, and he goes,
She was a fucking whore.
very similar to what the Tongue Eater said in Hell, and your same disregard for their disrespect. As you cut off his fucking head, and you want to jet boost the fuck out. As you jet boost out of there, one of the huge beta fish, as you're holding Skullface's head in your hands, you leap back up and land as the floor. I'm gonna say you probably press the button again to stop it. So now the floor is starting to close. As you bashed up and the floor.
Slimefell's just like, wait, I want to see something.
And you land, your body kind of like burning and melting. How much health do you have now after that?
68.
Not bad. As you're.
I've also been healing a shit ton this whole time, so I would have been
The serum is
low.
fucking awesome. So as you're standing there, you see like the green like energy pumping through you. You see your wounds healing like fucking Wolverine. And you all stand there, and Andrew Splice Gray hands you the microphone. And he's defeated.
All right, everybody, come to the what is Rough and Tumble Haha Boy Time Club for a buffet after this.
Why is it named after the gang you don't like?
That's
the
my
Tiefling.
gang.
Oh, that's your gang. Oh, I thought you were giving the boys a gang.
Free buffalo wings, kid bye.
Come to the place.
Can I take the gun and go collect my winnings that I placed on all three of us?
There is silence in the audience, and just. As it is one of the best shows the Glow Pit has ever fucking seen.
I want to
You
raise
walk
his head
over,
up.
You raise his head up. You rip the fucking gun out of his weird fucked up claw arm, and you're like, "Ruh, Mav." You stand up like, Now, I'm going to give you guys both what you have just gained tonight. Mav, it burns and it's uncomfortable, but it's still cool.
I got
Story of my
this.
life.
You're just
I went
gonna
to the
love
glow pit and all I got was an STD.
Thrawn dirty. But for everyone else and for us here, we are done for tonight. I'm sorry that it ran over a little, guys.
Alex Headhunter has the head in his hand, and Jelly Slimefell comes running out. As
No,
time
he's-
of
you're
my
too
life,
far away.
Time of my life is playing
Get
in the
away from
background.
me.
My boy won.
And my
Hug.
character, we're done.
Hug. He hugs you.
Do you hug Jelly Slimefeld?
No, I
Your
don't.
supposed
You
father?
won't have to see
He's
him
not
ever
my
again.
father. He's a fucking nut job.
He's your father.
As you go to, he refuses to hug you, and he walks away. What a fucking
I'll
nut job.
see him back at the buffet.
He walks away, and as he turns and like looks at you with like what the fuck eyes, you can see what color are his eyes.
Who?
Headhunter.
I would say green.
Do I
Green.
see his
Green or
As you
brother?
see the green of his eyes, yeah, definitely the color of his mother's eyes. And as you can see the radioactive
The
veins
nuclear
in
That doesn't mean anything for me though.
Yeah, no.
It's just-
Hold on.
yeah.
And as you look in his eyes, the eyes of his mother, you can see he blinks his eyes, and you see what appears to be like a jelly-like second eyelid with a cross.
It's my boy.
I just made that up. He doesn't.
That's my boy.
That's I did that for
There,
him.
there's
It's what I mean.
fumes. I'm standing on an
Or
air
maybe
vent and I'm
maybe it's
getting
the
very
fumes.
sick. Yeah.
We don't know. We never really know the truth.
Oh, I know. Jelly
Okay.
Slimefeld knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can do a little bit of the aftermath next time when we have more time. But for now, it is over.
Thanks
I'm
for
going to
watching.
give you guys your weapon.
It's 3 a.m. our
Being
time.
Jelly Slimefeld again was amazing.
You really came into your own this one. You really had a good time with him.
He's the best.
You're all over
I
it.
love him.
My
Bye.
I would
My
die and hold back for
boy.
Jelly Slimefeld.